Nation, welcome to the Blue and Orange Brunch. And boy, do we have an action show for you tonight. Karl Anthony Towns completely metamorphosized, or a complete metamorphosism, I should say, rather, of his game, as he now has become the hub for the New York Knicks offense. We're going to talk about the secret that Mike Brown has uncovered in his game. We'll also talk about Mitchell Robinson and the scuffle with Dyson Daniels. Some of y'all won't believe what Mitchell Robinson won't have to say. Shaq and the ESPN crew, once again, they choose to entertain when they had an opportunity to educate. OG Anunoby, is he the one? Why OG Anunoby may be Neo in a New York Knicks matrix. Mikal Bridges, he has activated his game. Should Mikal be favoring one of our potential first-round opponents over the other? Listen, we're going to talk about all of these cool things on this episode of the Blue and Orange Brunch Show. What's up, New York City? I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Hey, tell a friend that we live, man. Hey, welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Friday afternoon. It's blue and orange in skies, baby. Blue and orange in skies. But look, before we begin, we do have to address the proper formalities. We have to smash that like button. So don't hesitate and wait, and don't delay. Don't procrastinate. Don't do anything that's going to prevent you from smashing that like button. Smash it right now. All right? Also, subscribe while you're at it, because we know that well over half of you guys in the last 28 days who watch are not subscribed. So subscribe now to help us close the gap. And of course, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And each time we reach cool subscriber milestones, we have special giveaways. And the first is the 5K giveaway. All right, where we will give away this rookie Jalen Brunson trading card. All you have to do is subscribe. No phone numbers, no emails, no janky websites. Subscribe now, and you will be entered in a chance to win this Jalen Brunson rookie card. All right. So hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. You know what I'm saying? My day has been crazy. You know, my son is a lot better, but, you know, because I couldn't get into a doctor's appointment, he couldn't go back to school, because once you miss a couple of days, you need a doctor's appointment. So he was, you know, pretty much driving me crazy all morning, but he's good. And, you know, the family's good. So hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself. Let me see who's in the building right now. I know Maxine, the super producer's outside right now. But big time salute to my man, Buzzer Beater, OKF Nation. I see you, Darlene. Crim's dad, big top salute. I see you, Crim's dad. And I'm going to get to that super. Big top salute to my man, Tugboat Taylor, in the building. My man, Sean. All right, big top salute to you. Big top salute to every L Figgy in the building early. I see you, L Figgy. All right, my man, Tugboat Taylor, the captain of OKF Nation ship. All right, got a full house in the building early. Continue to smash that like button. I do appreciate the support. And to all of you guys who rock with me. Knicks make history. Yo, you know what's funny, right, about this season? It seems consistently that the Knicks are making history, whether it's on the good side or bad side, but it's been mostly good. And last night, I think that it was phenomenal to see the boys in orange and blue do what they do, as what they do best, you know, and that's, they went and got the switch. We could talk about BTA, but they went and got the switch. And it was a beautiful thing to see. All the people who doubted us and had their concerns and, oh no, them Hawks, I don't know, and all of that, to all you people, now you want to front and act like you on the bandwagon. You could just stay to the left. Continue to doubt us because it makes us better. It makes us hungrier. It makes us have more fire. And no, New York City, the energy is never to be humble. That's what they want. They told me last night, oh, be humble, be humble. Be humble about it. You got a good little team. Be humble. Y'all ain't win nothing. We're not saying that we won the championship, but we for damn sure are not going to be humble. Oh, no. We're going to be loud. We're going to climb the street lights, and we're going to do it every night. We got the energy to do it the entire playoffs. So, yeah, you, man, I am on one, New York City. Don't let them try to steal your joy. Don't let them try to undermine the victory. Oh, it's just the first round. What does it matter? It matters. I'm taking every single win in stride. We understand what the task is. We're focused on the end goal, but none of us have ever been this confident before. This for sure is the most confident I have ever been as a Knicks fan. Maybe except 94, but I was young and I didn't really, that bald-headed guy. This time around, we have the shot. There is no bald-headed guy. And I can't wait. So that's just where my energy is. Just to let you know, I will be back tonight. I will do a Knicks Nocturnal. We know we got that Pistons game. So I got to just hang around just in case the Pistons lose tonight so we can laugh at the Pistons fans. But I got a whole lot of topics to talk about. So we'll be talking Knicks stuff as well. Unfortunately for me, I have to wait until Saturday to see who will win that Celtics versus Sixers game. But I will do a 10 key show on Sunday. All right. Of course, we got members only Sundays. And guess what's going to return this week? NBA Saturdays, baby. NBA Saturdays are back. So we'll be doing it this Saturday. It's already scheduled, I think, for 4 o'clock. All right. So be here or be square. NBA Saturdays return. And I'll be doing a whole bunch of shows because there's a lot of playoff basketball throughout the rest of the weekend. And of course, Monday will be the podcast. So that's just the, to look ahead as to what's to come. I'm going to get this thing started. I'm going to look at the scores from, I'm going to look at the scores from last night. All right. Of course, the boys in orange and blue, 140-89, making history. The largest playoff lead, I think they said, in NBA history. I didn't stat check it yet, but I'm still taking in this victory. Still processing it. There's a lot to it. I didn't fact check everything yet, but I will say, it's been hella impressive for, the New York Knicks to do what we've been doing, and even though we were favored by all the so-called experts to win this series, and Vegas had us as the favorites, there's a lot of people saying otherwise. So what I love is when you don't make it close. We literally blew them out every game. Like, that is separate. To me, that's worse than a sweep. Like, we really showed that we are levels apart. And for people to doubt what we're going to do in the second round still, as if any team remaining, once the Detroit Pistons get knocked off, there's not a team in the Eastern Conference that's beat us in the regular season. And let me just say this, right? And if they did, it was like 2-2. But there is not an excuse to pick another team over the Knicks. You don't have an excuse to do so. More than likely, it's just hate. But that win, we could talk more about that one if y'all want to call up to talk about some of the numbers. The largest halftime lead in playoff history, the largest third quarter lead in NBA history. They say the 60-point mark or the 61-point lead was the largest lead in NBA history. By the way, to those of you guys who watched the Smoke Fire last night, I had the wrong score up there because I was stuck in the third quarter. To be honest, I stopped keeping track of the score once it was 60-15. I said, yeah, there's no reason for me to keep track of much stats from this point. So my bad on that. I didn't even know what the final score was. I was so hyped, just talking to people, and so I didn't change the score. It is what it is. But I did towards the end of the show So those are the people who watch Smoke Fire. As far as the Celtics and the 76ers, didn't watch this game. I will be watching this game later today via Condense. And I'm going to watch the Nuggets game as well via Condense. I want to see what happened in these games. But the 76ers, based on what I've seen, the little that I've seen from this game, it looks like Joel Embiid is playing the right way. And so, Knicks Nation, if we see Boston, I'm going to let you know, one of my keys are going to involve Cat and Joel Embiid, because Joel Embiid is doing what Cat can do. And that's something the Celtics don't have an answer with. Someone who can manipulate the defense. But Embiid is a force in the mid-range, not just driving to the basket like Cat. In that mid-post area, Embiid might be the best in the league right now in the mid-post area. I don't think nobody's better than Embiid in the mid-post. And the sad part about the Celtics, they don't got Al Horford, right? They don't got the craftiness of KP. They don't have Drew Holiday to run matchup zone. They don't have those elements from last season. So to all the Boston people who are delusional that actually think that this Boston Celtic team is better than last year's Celtic team, you're sadly mistaken. We can confidently say this, and I proved it with the numbers, that this year's Knicks team is better than last year's Knicks team. That's a fact. So, you know, they could say what they want, Knicks Nation. That's why I'm here. I am here to balance the scales. All right? So, let me keep it pushing. As far as the Timberwolves game, this is the game I really want to see, because I need to see how they beat these guys without Ant-Man and Dante. Now, I know the Sumo was cooking in the series. Let's see what happened last night really quickly. I'm not going to spend much time. Ooh, McDaniel. See, here's the problem. Here is the problem. And wait, hold on. Where's the Sumo? The Sumo has a sore right calf? Wait a minute, what? Yo, Knicks Nation. This changes everything, though. I'm sorry, I had to jump out of research mode. So, the Sumo didn't play. Ant-Man didn't play. Dante didn't play. And this young bull, Terrence Shannon Jr., had 24? Is McDaniels, is he becoming an OG Anunoby-like type dude for the Timberwolves? 32? He was giving the Nuggets fits. Oh, my God. That right there is shocking to me. Now, here is the problem. No Ant-Man, no DeSumo, no Dante. How do they beat the Spurs? Who all they got is guards. That's all they got is guards. I know they got the personnel to deal with Wemby, but they got the guards. Like, this is the time where you could use an Ant-Man and a Dante. I don't know, man, but if the Spurs beat the Wolves and then the Spurs beat the Thunder, Knicks Nation, you already know what that means. Host it up, baby. Oh, if we get the Spurs in the finals, you want to see what cradling a baby? Hold on, let me show you what. Look. This is Wemby. We're gonna cradle him like a baby. This is Wemby. We're gonna turn him into a strong safety. I did a debate, by the way, with the Bronzeville Spurs fan, talking about this. I would love to get the Spurs in the. I don't think it's gonna happen, but Denver was the team I had taking the Spurs out. Of course, the Thunder could still do it if they're there, but that's powerful. If they could get the Sumo back, they may have a shot, because you're going to need all hands on deck for them guards that the Spurs got. Them guards the Spurs got are nice. So you got to have elite guard play to deal with the Spurs guard. They got the side. Like Wemby, they could deal with Wemby. Believe it or not, they're going to be all right dealing with Wemby. By the way, already the correlation between regular season and postseason has been debunked. You ready for it? I got you. So the Denver Nuggets beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 3-1 in the regular season. They got cooked. All right. The Lakers 2-1 the Rockets. The Rockets are on the verge of coming back. Of course, the Thunder and the Spurs, they won their season series. They advanced. The Knicks, we beat the Hawks in the regular season. They advanced. Raptors, Cavs 3-0. But the Raptors are not out of that series, though. I watched that game, by the way. Yeah, the Cavs think they slick. Yo, we talk about the Pistons. The Cavs benefit the most from injured players, though. Ingram got hurt early in the game. That's the only reason why the Cavs won that game. The Cavs would have lost to the Raptors that night. 100,000. With no doubt in my mind, the Cavs would have lost. Right? So all of you people talking about the regular season matters, and if I beat you in the regular season, I'm going to beat you in the playoffs. Should have got a game night. All right? Should have got a game night. Oh, well. Anyway, as I knocked my mic, my mic cover off, let me keep it pushing, all right? As far as the Pistons and the Magic tonight, we will be here. Ooh, the Pistons are -3. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I love basketball. Yeah, I'm telling you, they don't have to rig nothing. I'm telling you, the truth is stranger than fiction, dog. They don't have to rig. It's not rigged, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot rig stuff like this. I am. Ooh, wait. Ooh, hold up. Is Jonathan Isaac a game time decision? I know Franz is out, but Jonathan Isaac can change a game, dog. He defends and he shoots threes. Now, I'm not sure what he's shooting this year. I am curious to see. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's not shooting well this year, but you know, you see career 31%. He was knocking down the 3-ball before. You know? Well, damn, in the last couple of seasons, he hasn't been hitting it, but you see this year right here? You see these years? He was knocking down the 3. You know, I know he ain't doing it the last 2 years, but hey, all you need is for one night, y'all. All you need is Jonathan Isaac is back. Pistons don't want that. I'm telling you right now, they don't want that. Because that's just another dude that could guard Cade. That's like 6'10". Good luck, Detroit. You're going to need it. You bet. I'm going to tell you right now, I know why the odds are the way they are. You see Tobias Harris? That's why. Tobias Harris is a game time decision. If Tobias Harris is not ready to go, the Pistons are cooked. No matter, Franz Wagner could be out. Paolo Banchero could be out. Wendell Carter could be out. If Harris is out, the Pistons are losing. Tobias Harris has definitely been the Pistons' second best player all playoffs. I watch every game. I seen it. 100,000%. He's been their second best. You can say whatever the hell you want about Tobias Harris. He's been bailing them out. Cavs, Raptors, all right, tonight. I got the Raptors winning this. I know the Cavs are -4.5. Let me see if Ingram is ready to go. Okay, Ingram's a game time decision. If Ingram can go, I'm going with the Raptors all day. All day. All day. They play hustle man basketball with no point guard. I like it. It's a little unorthodox, but they put the pressure on them Cavs, though. RJ Barrett, or should I say Star J Barrett? They don't want to see him going downhill. That's a fact. They don't want none of that action. I'm telling you that right. And then Brandon Ingram in the mid-range, they all get cooked. Strus, Wade, whoever they got. They don't got no... See, this is the Cavs' issue. They don't got the perimeter game on lock. They're a terrible three-point defense. They got this kid, Walter, looking like Klay Thompson out there. He had 5 threes in the first half. I'm like, oh, we doing it like that? Yeah, okay. Now, listen, y'all, we got some history in the making right here. This is very crucial. Game 6 is a road game for the Lakers. Now, they're not a bad road team, but the Rockets are a really good home team. Now, I know KD's not going to be there, right? Because I think he's going to be out the entire first and second round. But on the Lakers side, they still don't have Luka. Austin Reeves is adapting his way back into the system. Do the Lakers have enough? And they got the Rockets as a home favorite. That's tough. Definitely watching it. Well, no, we're going to be live. But I'll watch the replay to this game. But that's all for the games, man. Yo, some exciting. Yo, I tell you, why do I got to rig it when guys get hurt? Guys are spooky in the goddamn woods. Guys don't show up. Guys get hot. There's no reason to rig it. Just because your team is trash, now it's rigged. Just because your team gets bumped, now it's rigged. See, that's that goddamn sorry-ass crybaby energy. Bunch of babies out there. I can't go with that. If you lose, goddammit. And that's that. Let me get to some topics, all right? Couple of topics, then I'm gonna get into some calls, all right? Now, I'm gonna start this off by talking about Mikal Bridges really quickly. I'm not gonna spend much time on these topics. I just want to, guide the conversations and share some news and things that happen. Anything regarding last night's game, if you want to talk about it, we could definitely talk about it. But I'm gonna talk about Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, a couple of things first, and I would also want to talk about Mitchell Robinson as well. I'm gonna talk about those three, then I'll get to the phone lines. All right, let's do it like that. So, too many damn tabs open. Hold on, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. So Mikal Bridges, a couple of things about Mikal, but he definitely shut the haters up, right? He shut the haters up. I am not on his legal team anymore. I told you he could drop 50. I'm not coming back to his legal team. I wish him the best throughout the season, but I will not return to Mikal's team. But I will say this. The brother is balling, and his defense has been impeccable the entire series. 100,000%. Mikal Bridges is somebody who, I felt like, and I think I did my part as his attorney. There's nothing else realistically I could do for Mikal Bridges because I think he's going to ball out in the playoffs. And so as long as he balls out in the playoffs, he realistically doesn't need me to be his attorney anymore. Like, the only reason why I took the case is because I did a lot of research on Mikal, and I felt like people were looking at him for something that was not his role. Okay? That's what I felt like. Hold on, by the way, before I continue, I forgot. My man, Crim's dad sent me in the super. My bad, Crim's dad. He says, due to the NBA expansion and the embarrassing performance of CJ and the Hawks, they have been demoted and removed. Yeah, he said they've been demoted and removed from the NBA. The Hawks will now perform as a team on Broadway. BTA, let's go Knicks. Hey, yo, Chris Dad, can I say this? My bad. I should have read that. I should have started the show with that. I want to say this, though, really quickly. It's no longer BTA, my brother. We got to get the switch. So all the people in the building that knows what that means, we got the switch on them. That's what we did. The BTA is like for 30-point games and 20-point games and even 40-point games. But once you get to 60 and 50, oh my God. But yo, Crim's dad, all of the memes and the memes and the GIFs and people just coming at the Hawks and man, yo, this was an epic beat. Like little Boosie, he gonna be a meme on the floor hurting his knee. Like it's just so much that happened. I mean, people were talking about that CJ. He was traded to Magic City to work on lemon pepper wings, dog. Yo, Chib's dad. My bad. That was the energy to start with right there. Definitely, they've been demoted for 100% sure. Yeah, my man AP says, no strays in Philly think they got something going. You know the sad part about this, AP? And that's going to be crazy. They're going to be fans of each other in the next round. So when the Celtics lose, they're going to be fans of the Sixers. Or if the Sixers lose, they're going to be fans of the Celtics. I can't stand them goddamn. I'm telling you, that's what it's going to be. You see no strays, cop it please what I call them. We in this together, yo. We supposed to be laughing at Detroit. We ain't in this with nobody. Knicks Nation stands alone, goddammit. And it's New York forever. Don't forget that. But thank you guys. I appreciate y'all, man. Yo, Crib's dad, though. The memes. Could you imagine the memes? The Hawks, man. We made y'all famous, but for all the wrong reasons. To get back to my client, Mikal. All right, hold on really quickly, too. Let me just do this. And by the way, smash that like button if you hadn't, if you just came in. Let me just get on the back and get this window open because it's making me feel uncomfortable. So I won't miss no supers. But I do appreciate the support. Smash that like button. It's very important to the algorithm, right? And while you're at it, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all right? We're on the road to 10K. And most of you guys who watch are not subscribed. So subscribe now to help us close the gap, okay? All right, let me get back to Mikal. I hate interrupting my tape, but a lot going on. You know, we out here making history. So when you're out here making history, man, this is what happens. This is what happens. All right. But Mikal, you know, he dropped 24 points in 27 minutes. That's fire. Mikal Bridges, man, if that shot is falling, now he ain't got to drop 20 every, I don't really care about the 20 every night. But if the shot is falling, how do you stop us? Like, we already got 3 guys averaging 20 points. So now you add in a 4th guy who could drop 20 at a whim. And if he's connecting, how do you stop it? But I felt like people were looking at Mikal as a scorer, and that's not his role. He's a connector. He's a defender. He's the best 4th quarter defender in basketball. He's a clutch time defender. One of the best. We've seen it in action already. We've seen what he did to Boston. And then we may play Boston again. I don't know. It could be Joel Embiid. It could be Philly. No matter who it is, this brother right here earns his stripes. But the real reason why I want to bring up Mikal, because who do you think he would match up best with in the next round? Is it Philly? Is it Boston? Who do you think he matches up well with? Mikal should be rooting for the Celtics to beat the 76ers. Why is that? Do you think it's because he will repeat what he did last year? When the Knicks made their pair of 20-point comebacks to open the Eastern Conference semifinal series against the Celtics last year, it was Bridges who sealed the deal in each win with clutch defensive stops. And his mid-range scoring helped him log all 14 of his points in Game 2 to help the Knicks finalize their wins. Will that repeat itself? Okay. This season, Bridges had a much tougher go at it. Head coach Mike Brown talked about how often his affinity for the wings players on both ends of the court, but the coach hasn't been afraid to bench the wing, right? He's definitely been benched the most this year, definitely more than last year. But if the Knicks draw the Celtics, do you think that favors Mikal in this playoffs, or do it not matter? Because even if we go up against the Sixers, you got Maxey. So either way you cut it, you know, he's going to have a tough assignment. Now, to be honest, I would let Maxey cook. I'm just saying, I'm more concerned about Embiid. I don't think Maxey going to beat you. But Embiid, he gonna beat you. Now, the two of them together, they can beat you. So, yeah, that's just my take on that. What do you guys think? I want to ask that question, put that on the table. I want to talk about OG and Anunoby as well. First off, OG and Anunoby, man. Incredible. If he keeps this up, not just the 20 points, he could average 16, 17, 18. If he keeps up this level of consistency, because that matters more than the 20 to me. Like, if he consistently gave us 19 a game, 18 a game, I would take it. But if he could keep that up, I think the sky's the limit for OG. You know, I truly believe that he can be an all-star next year, 100,000%. All right. And so OG looks like the Knicks stand out again with a phenomenal game 6. OG Anunoby, he shot 11 of 14 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3 in 29 minutes. Do y'all know how fire that is? It's outstanding. Mikal said he was doing everything, scoring, defense, rebounding, making plays. Oh, who was that? Was that my man Walter White last night? Walter White was like how, because he was at the game. He said OG was doing everything out there. Like, he was just phenomenal. Like, he controlled all aspects of the floor in the game. And that's what it looked like. It looked like a cheat code in 2K. Like, do they still got in 2K those cards? You know, the gold and all of those different cards where you could pick a different player? Whatever the platinum, diamond, whatever the highest card would be for OG, that's what he looked like last night. Incredible. You know, OG, who had 26 points and 4 steals, 7 rebounds, while helping the Knicks set a playoff record by amassing a 47-point halftime lead. That's at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. He finished the series averaging 21.5 points. More impressive than the 21.5 to me is the 8.7 rebounds. That is fire. He's balling out of this world. You know what OG Anunoby also showed me? He's a power forward, man. He is a power forward. Yes, he's still a small forward, but he's a power forward too, God damn it. These are the best numbers we've seen from OG at any time. Postseason, regular season, we never seen 21.5 and 8.7 rebounds. Will the rebounds continue? I think I want to do a deep dive on that on Members Only Sundays. We'll see. Because he said that it depends on the matchup. This series, he spent a lot of time with Okongwu, who's a big guy. And that makes it even impressive. He's going up against bigger guys, getting 8.7 rebounds. That's fire. You know? What else? Who else said something? Did somebody else say something? I was interested. No, that's all. Yeah, Mike Brown said he was phenomenal. And he rebounded his behind off. All right. We just came out there with intensity. This is what OG said, who posted the team best plus 42 rating. Well, Deuce kind of took it over, but he kind of took it back. Well, Towns was the plus minus guard. It vacillates. But Deuce, Towns, and OG has been dominating plus minus for the Knicks these playoffs. We just came out with the intensity, right? And we were ready to play from the jump. We know what we're capable of. We know we got a great team. We just needed to continue to do it. That's fire. Salute to OG. I just thought that he deserved a special highlight. And if you just joined the show, I didn't talk about Town's secret yet. And I'm going to get to that. A couple of other things we got to get to. Then I'm going to get to the phone lines. Then I'll get to that main topic. I do want to talk about... I'm going to get to Mitch. I want to talk about Mitch. Right? Mitchell Robinson is somebody who had a very interesting response. I'm not sure if you follow him on Instagram. I don't. I'm trying to get him on Twitter. Or maybe I do need to follow him on IG. I'm not sure if his IG is locked the way his Twitter is. I don't understand for a celebrity. I don't understand why you would have a private Twitter. Like, that's weird. I don't get it. Anyway, Nick said that Mitchell Robinson opened up about his mental health after he and Hawks guard Dyson Daniels were both ejected. All right. Now, we know that he's opened up about mental health before. So this is something that we have to take seriously when we start talking about mental health. But Mitchell Robinson said this on his Facebook. I knew something was going to happen, right? And with the largest win in in Knicks playoff history, my mental just not the same. I'm just lost in the world at the moment. Now, that's something that I feel as though all men and just people, like, I'm pretty sure women could also sympathize or maybe could relate. Maybe we've gone through that at some point in our lives, or we may still be going through it. For me, I used to have a very, very bad temper. And I was very combative. I was very, I wanted to take on challenges. And, that mentality to me is not a mentality that is the most beneficial from a mature standpoint. I think the more you mature, the more you have to let these things go, because there's a lot to lose. And the more you have to lose, to me, means that you have to be more patient. Whether you got a family, house, car, kid, all this, there's certain things you have to be careful, because here's something that I had to learn, and this is what helped me. You don't know from a physical standpoint what people are going through. So in the moment you want to fight somebody and you're losing all control to regulate yourself, and now you strike that person. If that person falls and you trigger something in their condition, they could pass away. You'll be going to jail for murder. Something you think is a normal street fight, that person, you don't know what their health standpoint is. You don't know what complications they may have. You don't have no clue. So you go hit somebody. What if they concuss? What if they got brain damage? You strike them in the head, that causes bleeding in the brain, and now they pass. So knowing these things and just going through experience, and men, like, for the most part, grown men, we won't have that issue too much. Yes, we're going to argue and we could get into altercations, but grown men, for the most part, we know how to, channel that, especially if you had experience in life. You understand where things can go. And for the most part, most men don't want to escalate to that point. Whether you're a ball player, whether you're a dad, whether you're a farmer, you don't really want to hurt somebody. But some people have that switch, and when it turns on, you can't turn it off. Can't turn it off. And you go through this phase where you think you could beat everybody and nobody could stop me. And so when Mitch says that, I could sympathize. But his response, though, of course, I'm not going to play it, but there was a whole bunch of expletives in a story? So in his Instagram story, Mitch posted a video of a cartoon animal singing a message at, "Hey, I got a question, because I really like to know. Do you ever get tired of being a B word, N word, A, N word, B word, P word, N word?" So if you didn't see it, go to his Instagram. Of course, I'm not playing that. YouTube go have me all types of striked up. But the crazy part about that post was it was at 1 a.m. So in my mind, I'm like, whoa. At 1 a.m., I shouldn't still be thinking about this. Hopefully Mitch feels better in the morning time. And hopefully those brothers could shake hands because it really wasn't worth it. And it wasn't about nothing. It was just a lot of grabbing and posturing. You know, to us, that goes back to the 90s. We seen people get flipped. We seen punches. Y'all already know. The stuff that we see today is so watered down for a good reason, because I don't want to see these guys fight. Nobody wants to see nobody. If we want to watch a fight, we'll watch boxing, goddammit. All right? But big time salute to everybody in the building. Continue to smash that like button. All right? And subscribe if you hadn't already. I'm going to take some calls, all right? Just a couple of calls, all right? If you don't know the number, 646-995-8389. And I'm going to take a call. I just want to see how the people think, a couple of people, and then I'm going to jump into this whole town secret thing. And honestly, it's not much of a secret, but it is. It depends on how your perception of it is, so, or where you're coming from. But some of you guys spoke about this before, and I kind of scoffed at it. I was, but looking at it now and quoting Mike Brown, or listening to what Mike Brown said, and I will quote him later, definitely I see what's going on with these Knicks. And this new wrinkle can definitely turn us into champions. By the way, if you're new to the show, everybody gets 3 minutes. You hear the host say, let's go. Buzzer ends. That's it. That's the end of your call. So make sure you get your thoughts together in that 3 minutes. We do got rules, callbacks. You could request a caller. You could request for someone else to call back. And then, of course, you can hang up on the opposing team. I doubt we get anyone from the opposing team today. That's going to be bold. Right now, the Knicks Nation, we're at an all-time high right now. All right, 646-995-8389. Also, if I miss your call, I will call back. Let's see who this is. The caller, you could request for someone else to call back. Hello, caller. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Turn down your background. I doubt we get anyone from the opposing team. Turn down your background. Are you there?
I'm here.
How's it going, family? What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm Rodney from the Bronx, but I live in Atlanta.
Big time salute, man. Bronx to Atlanta. So what's your thoughts? Where you want to go? We got Mitch. We got the Knicks. Where we going?
The Knicks.
Let's go.
What I'm saying?
Was you in the building last night for the game?
Nah, man. I was working last night, but I was listening to the game.
Nice, nice, nice. I mean, historic, man. Have you seen anything like this before?
Historically, no. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a 90s Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I love these Knicks right now. You know what I'm saying? And the sky's the limit for us. You know?
I got you.
And that beat down that we put on them, you know, I felt bad for them because they asked for us, son.
Yeah. Even though I had mixed reviews with some people because I feel like it was for the Knick economy. People don't really agree with that, but that's a whole nother topic. I don't think they really thought they could beat us, but yeah.
But they asked for us because they had a decision to make. You know what I'm saying? They could have won their last game and played Cleveland. I think Cleveland would have been a better matchup for them. You know what I'm saying? They poked the bear and the bear woke up. That's all that was.
Only problem with the Cleveland matchup is they got them big boys down there too, though.
Yeah, but
that are super aggressive.
Cleveland don't defend in transition like the Knicks do.
Nah, and their 3-point defense is trash.
And that's Atlanta's whole game is transition. You know what I'm saying? And we shut their transition game down after the middle of game 3. Yeah. We should have won game 3. We should have won game 2.
It should have been a sweep, to be real, but it is what it is. It happens.
Exactly. But you know what I'm saying? All in all, we playing good basketball right now. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the team is gelling. They gelling like mud gelling. You feel me?
I'm with you, 100%.
And I don't see nobody in the East stopping us.
No. Oh, are we winning it all? We
Yes.
winning it all? Let's
Yes,
go. That's
because
what I want to
you know
hear.
what? I betted on them to win it all. Yes, we winning it all. I don't fear.
I'm with
You
you.
know what? If we playing basketball like we did
10
last night,
seconds.
we beat everybody.
Copy. Well, listen, Rodney, I appreciate you, man. I'm locking in your name and number. So the next time you call, I got you, man. Big time salute, family.
All right, thanks, Karan.
No doubt. All right, it's my man Rodney from Bronx to Atlanta. Definitely about to lock his name in. Get my man Moses in the building. I got Ty, then Rock. What's good, Moses?
Yo.
How you feeling, man?
Let's go. Man. Bro, as soon as I saw the score yesterday, I didn't even have to watch the whole game. I was like, oh, I saw the score yesterday. I was like, nah, bro. Nah, on TV. When I put the TV on, I said the Knicks was blowing them out by 60. Bro, I don't even got to watch the rest of the game. I'm good. Let me go work out and kill time. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know we got this. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you.
I'm with you.
Yo, I hope the Knicks go to the finals. If we healthy and then we focus, we win it. You understand?
You said hope. Man, we in the finals.
No. I'm talking about when once we get to the finals. I hope once we get there, I hope we win. Hopefully we don't. Okay, I don't want OKC to
Nah, we winning, dog. We gonna beat OKC. That's how I feel right now. We gonna smack them up too.
They better listen. They better listen. As long as we healthy, we got it. We got it. As long as we healthy and we focus. You understand?
Yep.
In Boston, can y'all please stop saying y'all gonna beat us because we gonna beat y'all? Please do that.
Boston gotta beat Philly. They not out of the woods.
And then beat is playing, bro. I don't know, bro. To me, only team I want to see the Cavs. I want Toronto to get the Cavs up out of here. I want the Raptors to win.
That's if Ingram plays tonight, the Raptors are definitely winning.
And don't forget, there's something that you're not forgetting. Guess who else they lucky who's not playing on the Raptors?
Quickly, they don't even need Quickly. They don't even need him. I'm talking about if Ingram is there, it's over, dog. The series should be over tonight if Ingram was there the last game, but he got hurt.
Yeah, they got lucky. If Ingram plays tonight, I don't know if he will.
No, but Harris might. Not Harris. I'm in the wrong damn series. That's the Pistons. My bad. Yeah.
Man, I'm not talking about the Pistons.
My bad. Yeah, forget the Pistons. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. My fault. I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Yeah, throw them in the wood. My bad. Yeah. I think the Raptors gonna win tonight. I think they're gonna win tonight.
If they win tonight, bro, I think if they get the Cavs up out of here, bro, bro, we sweeping every team to the finals, bro. We sweeping.
Dog, it's gonna be rocking the baby, dog.
If Boston sees us in the second round, they might get lucky and get you got to throw the 1% in there. They might get lucky and get 2 games out of us.
If the NBA wants a series, they don't let the Spurs get to the finals because we're gonna rock them like a baby too. We're gonna put them in the cradle like this.
Yeah,
Wemby and all of them. Castle.
Denver.
Yeah, they don't. Denver out of there. Denver lost. They got beat by a team without Ant-Man, DeSumo, and Dante. Yeah, Denver's out of there. Don't even mention Denver again. Just get them out of your memory.
Denver out. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to them.
Yeah, get them out of here. They don't even talk about Jokic and none of them.
But I hope. Sorry about that. But I hope the Spurs go to the finals so we can win. That's all.
Oh, 100%.
Listen. Listen. Boston again. We getting y'all up out of here. And then guess what? Sorry to mention this, but Detroit. I feel sorry for y'all because y'all thought y'all was gonna win,
hell
right?
Get them the hell up out of here.
Yeah, y'all thought y'all was gonna win, right? Well, guess what? It's proven tonight. It's proven because if y'all can't beat Orlando,
but I appreciate you though, Moses. I gotta go. I got a lot of callers, brother.
These teams, y'all ain't beating us, man. Thanks for taking my call, bro.
You got it, man. We ain't worried about no goddamn Detroit right now, dog. Let's not even waste our breath for Detroit, man. Like, what are we talking about? Big time to my man, Brooklyn Buddha, I like that name. ATL got their money with the 3 home games, but it came with the switch. Let's go. Hey, yo, cash whooping. I like that. Hashtag cash whooping. I don't think the Hawks really thought they could beat us. I really do believe they wanted to maximize the bag. It's not just about the game and the TV. It's about the local economy. We all got interest in the city. We need the Knicks to come through, bring all of those crazy Knicks fans, let them go to Magic City, lemon pepper wings all over the place, Timberland scuff boots. That's what they say. Everybody in New York don't wear Timberlands. That's a whole nother topic. And they knew that we were, going to stimulate their economy. So they wanted a part of the action. I'm not mad at them. Because there was an article, I could pull it up. It's in my my OneNote somewhere. But anyway, it was talking about the multi-hundreds of millions of dollars that the Knicks brought to New York City. I know they saw that. They said, whoa, if we do some cheat codes at game 2 and 3, we could get a game 6 in Atlanta. We're not going to win, but we are going to win in the local economy. Good business, man. You got to salute good business, because ain't no way in hell they really thought they were going to beat us. And to all the people who picked Atlanta over us, you should be ashamed of your goddamn selves. I'm going to question your basketball repertoire. Why would you pick a team like that over us? Six 4-6-995-8389. We're talking about Karl Anthony Towns' secret that Mike Brown unlocked. But is it really a secret? We're going to get to that. What's good, Ty?
Yo, what's up, fam?
Yo, man, a lot going on. New York City stand up. Wingstop looking like Wingstop again. Where we going?
Nah, just a few things, man. Just shout out to the Knicks, man. Some of the things that I kind of was predicting. Cat getting another triple-double. He got that.
Yep.
And Anunoby going off. Anunoby is an all-star, man. So
100%.
I'm in agreement with you for next year, definitely, because I think his game is just going to elevate more, especially when he gets his footwork really together. He's just going to be a force to be reckoned with. I told you I don't believe Boston's coming out of this. I didn't believe Detroit. I knew some upsets were going to happen, and they're already starting to take place. The domino was falling. I just think that all the stars are lining up for New York to finally go ahead and raise that banner, man.
Yep.
We sent I told you yesterday that I felt like we just need to punch them in the mouth in the first quarter. Let the nosebleed keep running to the end of the fourth, man. And that's what happened. It was like a college team versus a pro team out there.
Yep.
I think it was a really good sparring match for the Knicks. The bench got some play. All in all, Mike Brown looks like a genius right now. We actually look like the Golden State Warriors in their championship run. That's exactly what we look like. And
good one.
The difference is Cat can score better than Draymond.
Yeah.
That's the difference. And just a few key points, and I'm gonna get out of here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Philly will be a definitely tougher matchup than Boston, but also Philly will be food because one thing for sure, Embiid he doesn't block shots. He's not that agile.
Hell
so Cat would have a field day with Embiid, and Mitch plays him very well. So Philly will be up out of here in 5 games. I don't think we would sweep Philly, but I think we will beat them in 5. Boston, on the other hand, I think we will sweep Boston. I don't think Tatum is really well. There's a little issue going on with his calf. So
Brown got a little calf Achilles thing too going on.
Yeah, so Brown, they're looking like they're gonna be on the outs, man. And then when you look over there at Cleveland and Toronto, from what I heard though, I know Brandon probably got nicked up a little bit, but I heard they benched him the last few games, man, because of his lack of play. So I think
You said Ingram?
Yeah, I think that they.
No, he was hurt. He was hurt.
They said today when I was looking at it that he got benched in the fourth quarter. One of those quarters they benched him and they thrived with whoever that kid was that came in for him. They're basically saying that kid is really, but obviously we know Brandon is he's good, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes the matchups, man, really can make you look bad. You know, and so even like with Tobias Harris, I told you I didn't see them, and I shouldn't even be mentioning Detroit. It's just all the teams that everybody had picked to go against us, um, they showed their true colors, and the Knicks showed their true colors. So who you gonna believe? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and Carl, he got his his second triple double. I was very proud about that. I think Mitchell. People don't know that Mitchell was a kid when he came to the Knicks. We raised Mitchell. So, yeah, when you're asking him to compartmentalize an altercation, Mitchell should have slammed him when he tried to snatch his arm out the socket. That's what should have happened. But Mitchell had enough wherewithal to not do anything. So he is mature. He did handle himself very well. But when he started really seeing, like, wait a minute, this guy done elbowed me, all these people over here. Let me show them I'm the beast that I can be. Mitchell's a really good guy, but, you don't poke the bear. Don't poke the giant. And so that's what they did. So, and they had to get Mitch out of there, man, because the Knicks, honestly, it was really embarrassing. I started fearing why Mike Brown still had our players in after we were up that large. I was like, just pull them out now, But he kept them in. Cat got his triple double. Brunson did his thing, and the Knicks played very smart, played very well. They played like a championship team. The Knicks are formidable, man. Like, there's nobody in the NBA that can actually defeat the Knicks. And I told you before that the Knicks, the only team that can beat them is the Knicks. And we showed that in those 2 games we gave Atlanta. And I think we're past that. Mitchell definitely did the right thing because we needed him for the next round. Salute to the coaching staff and the players who jumped in to keep everything under control. It was good that Mitchell just went and sat down because he did tweak his little ankle or whatever. So,
But to be fair, he blacked out though. He did black out though, Ty. Come on, blacked.
I don't think why I don't call it a blackout, because what he looked at was, if he would have blacked out to me is when Daniels tried to pull his arm out the socket. Then I see Mitch snap. But what Mitch was looking at, like, man, you done did all this to us. You trying to play dirty. And when Mitch is looking at the crowd, most people get hyped when the crowd come around. You know what I'm saying? So I think Mitchell was just looking at the whole chaos of it all and was like, okay, this is what y'all want to do. Let me show that y'all really can't stop me if I want to get to this dude, because he really could have did damage to Daniels, man. Daniels, he did a cop-out move. I think Mitchell, I don't want to say he snapped, but it looked like he definitely went back to young Mitchell mode, is what I was trying to say. Like, we raised him.
But did you see his reel that he put up at 1 a.m.?
Oh, replaying what happened?
No, he put up a reel of a animation saying, this is what the animation said, though, dog. He said, listen to the animation. Hey, I got a question because I really need to know. Do you ever get tired of being a B word, A word, N word? P word, N word at 1 a.m.
See, do you remember the time but this is good. This is good for sports. I love this.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. This is old school basketball. Do you remember Carmelo went to the bus of Kevin Garnett?
That's a fact.
This is not just basketball for these players get paid a lot of money to entertain, but they still are human. So when you asking a player, that's why Charles Oakley and Barkley and Shaq, all these dudes have fights and stuff. This what Mitchell did, he's trolling. He's on the internet trolling. We prefer that opposed to him doing what Melo did. Melo was in crash out mode he went to the Boston Celtics bus to fight Kevin Garnett, right? So we can't forget Chris Childs punching Kobe Bryant in the face. You know what I'm saying? Larry Johnson knuckling up with Lonzo Mourning. This is the Knicks. Stop playing with us then. Stop playing with us.
But I would think, though, at 1 o'clock, I would be calm. Like, all right, it's all good.
Mitchell had him a few drinks. Trust me, they celebrated.
He was in Magic City with the lemon pepper wings.
Listen, He probably sent that while somebody was having fun with him, fam. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. He's listen, man. Mitchell had a nice buzz last night, man. He had a nice buzz, and he went on there and was like, "Nah, I'm trolling. I'm gonna let him," because you know how many times you get ready to get into a fight, or you get into a fight, and then when you think about it, you're like, "Nah, I should have did this. I should have did that." You start replaying it, but and see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So, nah, he did right. I'm proud of Mitchell for that, man. I don't think anything was wrong with that, because Mitchell's not a hothead. We don't see. He's not. What's that kid over there in Detroit? I don't even know his name. Stewart.
Oh yeah.
He's not a steward. He's not a crash out. He finally had his moment. He was on a stage.
Right. Okay.
And
that's fair.
He let the world know, don't play with me. Mitchell's not to be played. I'm telling you that right now. You can hear when they do sound bites, listen to Mitchell talk to the other players. He's very confident. He was talking junk to the Spurs. He was talking junk to Denver. Mitchell's not that guy to be played with, and he don't even come off like that.
And you know who else is the same way? The same way?
Who?
OG. You ain't playing with OG, dog.
Stop playing with OG. OG, he talks soft. He got his nice mannerisms.
Telling you.
But I'm gonna tell you right. See, listen, man. Stop playing with New York, man.
Don't play with New York.
Me. I called today for a good.
I'm telling you, I'm just keeping it real. They talk about Jeremy Sohan. Yeah, Jeremy Sohan is tough. But those two guys, yeah.
No. You know what we did? You know what that was letting everybody know? When you come into New York, we're now playing as physical on defense. We're playing as physical on offense. Coming here with any shenanigans. I remember the other game, Karl Anthony Towns said a hard foul on somebody and just looked at him. And I said, there we go, big cat. I'm very proud of Karl Anthony Towns. He's going to be averaging triple doubles for the rest of this season, man. He found his game.
I'm going to talk about that.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let you go ahead and do that.
I'm gonna talk about that.
Yeah, and then I'm about to get off. I'm gonna let you get to your other calls. But Mitchell belongs to the Knicks organization. We raised Mitchell. Mitchell didn't go to college. We got Mitchell as a young boy. So what you're saying when you're talking about mental health, we put. Not I'm saying we because I'm a Knickerbocker. I'm a Knicks fan. But the organization has put what they call a wraparound program around Mitchell. For his compartmentalization, for his mental, gave him resources. So when you see Mitchell with his tongue out to the side a little bit, Mitchell is always thinking. He's always thinking, and that's why you look at him. He don't look docile. It's just that he knows, like, okay, let me just come out here and do my job, because we got Mitchell as a young youth, and we raised him. That's why I don't want Mitchell to go nowhere. I don't want to lose Mitchell Robinson, but I want him to get his money. I want him to get his money, but I only want him to get his money if we win a chip. If we don't win a chip with Mitchell, I prefer to keep him, try to work something out where we keep him, and then because I think Mitchell deserves to win more with us because he's been with us through the trenches, man. And we got him as a young youth, and he's a grown man now. He's growing into his own, and at the end of the day, we have to respect that. So, yeah, shout out to Mitchell, man, for having that nice shot of scotch, or he might have had some blue label, black label last night. You know what I'm saying? But all right, man.
All right, big time.
I'm gonna let you go, Karan, because me and you, we be having
Take your time.
But real quick, Sohan, we just gotta start playing him because Detroit won't make it. Detroit won't make it in Boston.
Right.
I told you Boston was out of here. I told you. So, yeah.
Okay. You called that. Man. We'll see though.
Absolutely.
Big time.
Absolutely. All right, family.
All right. It's my man Ty, OKF No Clock. Hold on, I got 2 calls I gotta take, and then I'm gonna get to the flagship. We talking about Towns and the secret. Get my man Rock up in here. What's good, Rock?
Hey, what's good, K-Man?
Hey, how is the city of Atlanta the morning after? Are them Hawk fans? Are they depressed? Are they like, oh, it's all good. We wasn't gonna win anyway. You tell me.
We got a popular radio show, right? This guy comes on at 3 o'clock. Named Ryan Cameron. I just turned it on at 3 o'clock. He said, word is the Knicks are still shooting baskets over there at State Farm Arena. They have 2,059 points right now.
That's good. That's
So
good. That's good. They take it
lighthearted about it.
Right. That's good. That's good. I figured that.
Yeah. Shout out to Ty. I disagree with Ty on one thing. I don't never want to let Mitch go. Never.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. He making it hard, boy. I tell you what, he making it difficult. You better pay me the bag, goddammit, because LA coming.
So you know what? As you know, right? You got people that walk with a chip on their shoulder. You say that guy, yeah, don't mess with that guy. But over a period of time in life, people like who are quiet, those laid back guys. Yeah. When they go up, and you don't want to mess with them. There's no phony tough guy with that, because a tough guy could be a phony guy just using that as an armor to keep the wolves at bay. When somebody's mild and meek, and then you open that up, it's like a volcano, man. There ain't no turning it off easily. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
So I have a concern. I hope our opponents don't look at what happened with Mitch, and instead of playing hack and Mitch, they send some minion out there to try to get him out of the game. Try to open that spout up, I have a concern with that now.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because after that beatdown, man, everybody's. Putting myself as an executive in another team's minds, that I'm trying to explore all the weaknesses, and I could possibly see that as a weakness, because Mitch is a problem, man. You gotta think, man. Oh man, look at that beatdown, man. We're all competitive men, but those are competitive athletes, and and then Daniel, he's an Aussie. He said, "Oh my God, this is embarrassing. I'm getting myself out of here." Aussie. So he probably hit Mitch, said, "I don't care what's gonna happen. I don't care." But he didn't get too crazy. But I believe Mitch went up when he must have said something to Mitch when they was part of it. Yeah, but no, he waited till there's enough people between them. But he'd rather go to the back and sit down, and instead of being embarrassed like that,
But my thing is the IG at like 1:00 though. Did you hear the IG at 1:00?
Yeah, I heard you were saying that. But I can understand that, because he's probably somebody that probably has no reason to be mad. He probably got loving family around him, friends that love him and all that. Rarely does he get mad. So when it opens up, it really opens up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah,
but
I hear you.
But our team is our team, and we sitting on top of the world. But there's a lot of drama across the league, man. Check this out. I went to you before, Lou Will and Chandler Parsons. They was very apologetic. Well, Lou Wilson, I had vested interest in choosing the Atlanta Hawks. I'm from Atlanta. I don't know why you chose it. Chandler looking at now you throwing me under the bus, right? I just say, they look kind of like I didn't know what to think of the Knicks, and that's why I chose. Atlanta.
No, Chandler is a hater.
Yeah. So everybody trying
Chandler's
to cop out.
A hater.
Yeah. They're trying to skip out now, try not to look foolish now, right?
Yeah, but Chandler's a hater. Lou Will might got a point, but I think he be hating too. But no, Chandler is a straight hater. He ain't got no excuse. He just hate the Knicks. That's a fact.
Yeah, basically, man. But it's crazy.
But I appreciate you, Rock, man. Big time, big time salute, Rock, man, and have a good one, family.
All right, you too.
All right, let me get one more in right before. I'm gonna get to this flash shit really quickly, then I'm gonna get back to the lines. Karl Anthony Towns, and it's crazy. Like, we're gonna win the championship. Like, I'm more convinced than ever before. What's going on, Cam? Hey, how's it going?
It is immaculate over here.
Yes.
Man, after all of this time of you trolling us in the chat with all of these Jalen Brunson passing stats.
Okay. Don't make me go back. I got him.
You know what you're doing. I do want to see the passing stats for this.
He probably got Towns probably got 100 passes tonight.
I'm sure. I think that us losing them 2 games was a blessing, because it unlocked It unlocked the coaching staff to change the offense. It unlocked something in our defense. It pissed these guys off. Like they look like they was playing pissed off on.
That's a fact.
Like 3 straight games of just straight ass whooping, and I have never seen this. There's never been a time when like the Knicks made the finals when I, in my lifetime where I said, oh, I think we could win. This is the one time when right now I'm like daring to dream. I'm still like, taking a step back and
of
like
course.
I'm on a wait and see. But man, if we get in there, anything, roll the ball out. Let's go.
Well, Kim, let me go there for you. We winning the championship, goddammit. And nobody could tell me otherwise. I am convinced.
I mean, I need it. You know what's crazy? I was telling my girlfriend that because she came downstairs, right? It was a real quick story. She came downstairs. It was halftime. She was like, "How's it going?" She's always very tiptoey when I'm watching the games because I am a basket case. I was like, better than we thought. She was like, "Oh, what's the score?" I was like, "First of all, let me rewind to this fight." Because she likes the little bochinche, right? So I rewound to the fight. And then she was like, wait, I know that's not the score. I was like, that's the score.
It's the score. They messed me up on the post-game show. The reason why I put the wrong score, first of all, I stopped keeping track of the score after it was 60 to 15. I said, there's no reason. And then I put the third quarter score. It looked like a final score.
So that scoreboard is the scoreboard that you have to keep yourself?
Yeah, I said it myself.
Oh, that's why it wasn't right. Okay.
That's why it wasn't right.
Know the final score. What's happening here?
Because I didn't even look at the final score, but I went into my game night and I looked at the third quarter score because I keep track of the scores for each quarter, and I went with that. So that's why it was the third quarter score, not the fourth quarter.
I got you. Listen, the only team that's beating us is us. That's it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's it. Let's go. All right, Karan,
I'm with you, Kim.
I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna holler at you.
Great call.
Great show, man. Great show.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right. Hey, yo, it's always good to hear the OKF ladies call. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all, to all y'all that's feeling like, yo, we can't, there's any hesitation. We went in the championship, dog. And this is the objective fan telling you this. I've been doing this for 3 years over the span of 4 seasons. And I'm telling you right now, we win in the championship. I've never said this before. So to my man J Tap, he was trying to comfort me, talking about, oh yeah, you just now getting on the train. I had him moving the goddamn goalpost. At first it was, oh, we beat the Hawks, and now you want to say we go win the championship. But he forgot I did the debate with the Bronzeville Spurs fan, and I did a show right after that talking about why we will win the championship and why we'll beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. That was before the playoffs. Then he goes, oh, well, that's not soon enough. So then I posted a show, a Knicks in 10 show I did back in March, saying the numbers prove the Knicks could win the championship. So what are we talking about? I've been on this train for a long time. Realistically, the only team I was concerned about, keyword was, is the Oklahoma City Thunder. But once I found out from somebody who I had in high esteem that told me a stat, not me personally, but said a stat, and it was wrong, and I was like, oh, then, for me, it was, man, okay, I got to check everybody. And so, and that stat, of course, was the differential. A team with double-digit differential never lost to a team with single-digit differential. That was cap. It happened with the Golden State and Cleveland, and we have a better differential than what the Cavs had at that time. So I'm for it. The way this Knicks team looks, man, we winning it all. Let me see where I'm at on the supers. My man AP says, to be fair, the Knicks are known for negative dramatics in the past. I want a play where, he said, I want and play off of where Murphy's Law doesn't happen. Hit the lights. Okay, I'm with you. Hold up. He said, to be fair, Knicks are known for negative dynamics in the past. Okay. I want and play off of where Murphy Laws doesn't happen this time. I'm with you. Listen, let me just say this. Right? And I'm giving the applause because I want to, I want us to be happy. And to counter the initial, the premiere in that statement, I think the negative mind state of our poor experiences in the past sort of like cursed us. Like this time around, I feel confident because we don't have an old Ewing on this team. I love Ewing, big time with the Ewing, but we don't have an old man Ewing who health wasn't in good condition when we went up against the San Antonio Spurs. He didn't even play against the San Antonio Spurs. He got wiped out. You know, we got guys who are seasoned in their prime at the top of their game. You know, you could say maybe 94 we had that. But there is no Hakeem the Dreams. You know, yeah, we got Wemby, who's a young phenom who's going to be incredible. But he ain't ready yet. You got SGA MVP, but he's not invincible. And they both got to make it to the finals. Now, I truly believe that we are past that bad luck. And you could argue that, you know, everything leading up to this moment culminated into a moment. It was a culmination of the years, you know, the trials and tribulations. But I think what changed our fate was the cup, believe it or not. The NBA Cup. That cup curse stuff has nothing to do with the playoffs because we already defied those odds, right? Milwaukee didn't make it to the second round. The Lakers didn't make it to the second round. They were cooked, right? So the cup curse is a regular season curse. It's not a playoff curse. It has nothing to do with the two. But usually we lose games like that. And for us to win that cup championship, I think that was the beginning of a basketball god, so to speak, you know, mythical kind of divine moment of transformation where, you know, the Knicks are getting the favor that, you know, sort of the dynamics of the Murphy's Law, right? That will pull us in. I think we're past that, and I think that this year is our year. As far as my man, Mr. Knicks, 101, he says, how is Boston's odds still number one in the East? Yo, honestly, yo, the odd makers, they could all, you know, I almost said something crazy. They could all just sit down and relax because the bottom line is your prediction doesn't outweigh what actually happens. You are what your record is, and so how you finish is what you are. I don't believe in, well, the better team lost. No, the better team always wins, to me, right? So if the Sixers beat the Celtics, they were the better team. I don't give a damn about your regular season record. See, the regular season record is for pole positioning. The real games begin in the playoffs. By the way, salute to my man, Ty. You were right about Ingram for that one game. He really had one bad game in this. I just looked it up. But he had two good games too, right? And the last game he was hurt. That's why he didn't play, because the game before this last game, he had 29. That's why I was like, nah, Ingram. I just wanted to add that for people who don't think I've paid attention, you know, to what's going on. Look, I got this right here. This is all this is notes of other people's games. So all of these games, I took notes on them. But I just wanted to follow up on that. Nonetheless, big time salute to Can't Stop, Key, my man Sean for the Laughing Disco, and my man Buzzer Beater. So really quickly, I want to talk about this the secret that's unlocked with Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, Karl-Anthony Towns, he's somebody who I think he's misunderstood, but based on what he's doing now, Knicks fans have a great understanding of him. I don't think the old media narrative, I don't think they have a good idea or understanding about what Karl-Anthony Towns is. And I have so many angles to this take. I just want to try to take my time and make sure I say it right without leaving stuff out. So we know that Karl-Anthony Towns did not have the best playoffs performances in the past. Like he had some playoff moments that weren't really good, right? But this first round, he has reinvented himself. And out of nowhere, because I used to defend Towns a lot. He was soft, he was this, he was that, and people would call him out. And out of nowhere, the fans love Towns. People getting upset at me, and now Brunson becomes the villain. And I'm like, wait, what the hell is going on? How does Brunson out of nowhere becomes the villain who needs to pass the ball, and Towns becomes the guy, well, he's not getting the ball. And I don't know who started that transition in Knicks world, but somebody did. And then, Towns became the fan favorite Knick. Towns, I think that his fanfare is just as high as OG Anunoby right now, if I'm keeping it real. Now, Knicks fans' expectations for Towns are extremely high. Some of you guys think he could pass the ball and score the ball and be Jokic. And that's where some of you guys see him. I'm going to tell you right now, I think you guys are making the wrong comparison. He is not Jokic. Towns and Jokic are two different players. Two different ways of attacking. Two different games. Two different people. Two different monsters. All right? Why is my cousin Dusty calling me? I'm live, dude. Don't call me now. This guy be calling me from all types of numbers, trolling anyway. Knicks fans' expectation for Karl-Anthony Towns are extremely high, right? Critics says that he doesn't use his sheer size to score at will in the paint as often as others think he should. I think part of the reason why he doesn't operate in the post more is because, one, I don't think that Mike Brown has a system where I don't think Mike Brown has a system where, how should I say it? The big guy becomes Shaq. I don't think he has that type of system, right? His system is more so dribble handoffs. We're going to talk more about that. But here is the key to success. Towns as a passer. It took 2 triple-doubles for me to really see the value of Towns passing. Because anybody can get 10 assists one time. But when you do it twice, and not only just get the 10 assists, you get the triple-doubles, I'm like, whoa, what is this? Mike Brown says something too, right? In his interviews. I kind of casually listened to everybody's interview because I was just listening to see what I could get from them. Mostly it's just, we got to play good basketball and we were all zoned in. I don't really care to hear talk like that, I just want to hear people going off. I know we can't get that all the time, but anyway. Mike Brown said something that was so dynamic, and I watched the narrative. Y'all need to watch the narrative change. I told y'all months ago. What did I tell you this Knicks team identity was? Remember they said the Knicks ain't got no identity? Remember that? I told you the Knicks are a versatile two-way team that can beat you in a variety of ways. That was the identity I said for the Knicks. Damn near half the season now. Definitely second half of the season. That is our identity. And you've seen it this series. We could play slow. We could play fast. We could rebound. We could shoot threes. We could attack the paint. We could pass the ball. We could go ISO. We do it all. There's nothing that we can't do, literally, in our offense. And Mike Brown said something that I thought was the most profound thing. And sometimes you have to listen in between the lines because, most of the time they don't really give you nothing. But Mike Brown said, we made 2 changes. Because he was asked, the guy was asked a question about the way they're playing and, with the offense and stuff like that. I think it was with Cat. But Mike Brown said we went through 2 changes. Halfway, we changed the way we played offense and defense. And he said the second change that we made was was after game 3. That blew my mind. I said, hold up. So y'all deliberately changed the way you played for an entire half of the season in game 3. They said, Cat, you're no longer going to be Cat. You're now Kajic. All Kajic is a combination of Cat and Magic. Kajic. His usage rate is up. His touches was up in game 4. I didn't look at the touches in game 5. I didn't look at the touches in game 6. I know the touches probably are not even updated yet for game 6. We could take a look at those things if you like. I don't really care to, because I was just trying to prove the point that Brunson is not prohibiting Towns from shining. See, a lot of y'all got to eat your words, because you said Brunson was stopping Cat from shining. That's what y'all said. And that was the biggest load of Cat. If you remember game 5, when Brunson had 39 and 8 assists, what did Towns do? He had a triple-double. Towns could have had 30 if he wanted to, but he wanted to pass the ball. So then I got to thinking, wait a minute. Why does this look familiar? Mike Brown, were you hiding something this whole goddamn time? Was this in your mind? Because he said that, we had to make the changes. I want to show y'all something. There's a player who some of you guys said this is the player that we should trade Cat. We should trade Cat for Sabonis. Y'all remember that? Sabonis. This is exactly who Cat is playing like right now. So all the people that used to watch basketball, y'all used to watch a lot of basketball, and y'all saw Sacramento play. I went back and I watched some footage. And I said, whoa! That's what Cat is doing now. Cat is playing like the 04, but not the 04, the 24 or 24, 2024 Sabonis. What do you mean by that? Exhibit A. Sabonis in 2024, 19, 13.7 rebounds, 8 assists. Sabonis was the point guard on this team. He was the point guard. All of the action you see at the top of the key with the handoffs into the flex option, they was doing that in 2024, y'all. I said, yo, this looked just like Cat. I swear to God. But what makes Cat way more dangerous than Sabonis is that Cat has a way more complete offensive game than Sabonis. Way more. Cat is a way better shooter. Sabonis only takes 1 3-point shot a game, and his mid-range game is super limited. He has no mid-range game whatsoever. Everything Sabonis did was to the Baja. To the Baja. And he didn't post up that much. He only really posted up when he was looking for smaller guys, smaller dudes. So I was like, So if we turn Cat into Sabonis, he'll be a better version of Sabonis. He's also a really good passer, and he can shoot the 3. Holy cow. We might just unlock a championship. We're way better than the 2024 Sacramento Kings. You got Jalen Brunson, who's better than De'Aaron Fox. You got OG and Bridges and Hart, who's better than Murray and Barnes and all those other dudes they had. You're going to bring in this Sacramento King energy, tweak it a little bit, and turn Towns into a way better Sabonis. He's way better than Sabonis. Like Cat's game on offense is way more dynamic than Sabonis. Sabonis is very limited in what he does. He can only drive to the basket. That's it. Cat can drive. He can shoot. He can post. And he has, I mean, I would like to see him do more in the mid-range, but he does more in the mid-range than Sabonis. Sabonis is not a mid-range guy. All Sabonis is going to do is hand off and pass. So I look for this to continue, y'all. I look for Cat to be more like Sabonis, but in Cat's version. Now, the only difference between Cat and Sabonis as well is Sabonis initiated offense. Now, will Cat start initiating offense? I don't think we need to see that. But Cat won the skills competition. He can handle the ball. But Sabonis had good speed, decent footwork for a big guy. He was able to initiate offense. I don't know if we need that from Cat because Brunson still needs a feel for the ball. But once he gets to half court, Cat's getting the ball. And we run it through him. Brunson know he going to get the ball back. It's just smart basketball. But this was the secret that Towns wants to be Magic Johnson. He never got a chance to be Magic Johnson. Mike Brown already had a guy who was doing what Cat's doing now in Sabonis. We're going to run the same dribble handoff and flex options that we did in Sacramento. We're going to do that in the playoffs. We're going to mess them up because they never seen us do it before. Change the entire game. I could go on for days, but I'm gonna get back to the phone line. Smash that like button. Big time stuff to my man, Mr. Knicks 101. I'm riding with you. He said Cat is like a Sabonis Draymond hybrid. I got a better one. Now, if you want to keep Draymond there for the defense, because you feel like Cat playing defense too, you could add Jokic to it. Why don't you just mix in Jokic? You could mix Jokic and Sabonis. Towns is like a Jokic Sabonis with Draymond. That's the best way to describe Cat to me because he's a better defender than both of them, even though Sabonis almost made a defensive something at one point in his career. But I do think that Cat is definitely better than Sabonis. Like, it's not even close. All right, let me get to these phone lines. Definitely smash that like button if you didn't smash it. All right. Ty, I see you. Hold on. I got Ty on the call back. Give me 2 seconds, Ty. I'm gonna get you back up there. Hold on. And hold on. Let me get my girl L Figgy, Ty, and then I got you. I also see J Tap as well. What's going on, Figgy?
What's good, Karan? What's good, chat? What's up, guys?
It took us to game 3 to figure out that Cat is a Sabonis 2.0. What's your thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm gonna say. My favorite. I had a lot of favorite things last night. I had a lot of favorite parts of the game last night. Last night was just, oh man, I tell you. As a Knicks fan, man, we have been through it with them through thick and thin, man. And as you guys know, the road has gotten very thin at times. But last night, a playoff game like last night makes it all worth it. I'll say that. And my favorite part of last night is, I don't know if you remember early on in the game when Cat, and I think it was Gay or Guy, whatever that guy's name is from Atlanta.
Yeah, Gay. Mm-hmm.
Gay, there we go. I didn't want to say it, you said it. But I wanted to go ahead and just say my favorite play last night was when Cat was on the floor with him and they were fighting over the ball. Mm-hmm. And they were rolling around and Cat would not give up the ball. He would not give it up. Even when the ref came over, Cat could have been like, nah, it's all right. I'm going to let go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about. Yep.
I know, I'm going to let the ref figure it out. No. You know what Cat did? He held on to that ball. He was the last man on that ball. You know why? That's alpha energy. That's Cat telling the Atlanta Hawks, this is my ball. This is my game. You guys are not taking anything else from us. We gave you a little something, but y'all are now taking one more thing. It set the tone for the entire game. And man, Karan, from then on out, it was just Knicks all day.
Yep. Hey, that's a great one. I did note that in my journal. Yeah, that moment was a fire moment. And I got hyped. I was yelling. Crazy.
Nah, man, it set the tone. And I'm over here watching and I'm thinking to myself, yo, Cat, yo, man, don't get hurt. You know, that's always like in the back of my mind.
Right.
But I'm over here watching a competitor look at another competitor in the eye and say, not today, man. This is our game. This is my ball. And you're going to have to pry it out of my cold, dead hands. I'm not giving up this ball. Because he could have just gotten, at that point, the ref was already there. They were going to give it back to us. But, man, that is how you set the tone. That is how you set the tone. Remember I told you when the Knicks were not towards the end of the regular season, we're not moving like champions. Now we are moving like a championship contending team. Now we are.
Yep.
And I would
100%.
like to, yeah, man. And I would like to just thank the Atlanta Hawks for flipping the switch. I would like to thank whoever in upper management spoke to Mike Brown and the coaching staff to finally do what we've been asking them to do since the beginning of the series, which is run the offense through Cat. I also want to say this, and I'm going to leave it here. Yo, man, if we continue to play like this, Karan, we will be hanging a banner in the world's most famous arena. Mark it.
Yes. That's a fact. I'm with you.
It's coming. Yo, I want to give a shout out to my girl Angie. I want to give a shout out to Ty, Tuggy, Trap, HRMX, Killer B, everybody in the chat, man, who's been through this. Yo, we've been on this grind every day, every night. Members only chats, chopping it up, talking about it, getting out our feelings. This has been our therapy session here, Karan. And I just want to give a shout out to you, Maxine, the super producer, man, for creating this superb, immaculate vibe of a community. We love it. This is fun, man. Now comes the fun time. Let's go, guys.
100%.
We got this.
Let's go Knicks, Figgy.
Man. Let's go.
All right. Thank you. All right. Yo, fire call. Figgy always, she always cooks. That was a great one to bring that play up. I'm mad I didn't even mention that last night when he wrestled the ball from Guy. Here is the most dangerous part I forgot to add. The most dangerous part of us now, because Mike Brown said we made 2 changes to the offensive defense. This to me is the most defining moment of the year. He said we made 2 changes all year. That sounds crazy. You play 82 games, you only made 2 changes. And the second change was game 3. You know what that means, y'all? That means that in the face of adversity in the future series, they can make another change. That's what I got most from what Mike Brown was saying, that the next change they make will unlock the 2026 NBA champions. But let's see if another team can unlock those things in us for us to have to go that deep. That is fire, ladies and gentlemen. This is a whole different Knicks team on a whole nother level. And I hope that Boston sees us, because I want to cook them. What's going on, Ty? I see you on the call back.
You want to cook who?
Boston, baby. But look, I respect your Philly pick, but I want Boston. God damn it.
No. El Figgy, fire call as always, is knowledgeable. Her Angie, the whole nation, man. The whole OKF nation, man. We just we know what we're talking about. But except you, Karan. No, I'm just playing. Listen, man.
Let's go. Yeah, I like it. Hey, yo, J-Tap was coming for my head, so it's all good.
No, I'm not coming for your head. I know
it's all good.
I know what J-Tap was talking about. I know what he was talking about, but I'm not calling about that. Listen, y'all. This is okay, Karan. Kajic, no, he's not Magic. He don't bring up the ball. He don't see the 94 feet. He ain't, no. Magic was from 94 all the way down,
That's true.
So no, not that comparison. And damn sure. Oh, let me go. Sorry for cursing. Let me clear my statement up with Joker, because you came at me a little bit. I never said he was like Joker. I said he's playing Joker's position because Joker averages what? Triple doubles. And when I made that comparison, Cat didn't have a triple double yet. I saw it coming. And I told you, I said he's going to get another triple double to close out the series. And that's what happened. The comparison that you want to give Cat is, first of all, Mike Brown is genius enough not to take nothing from Sacramento because they were porous. So I don't give him no comparison to no daggone what's his name, son? What's his name?
Sabonis?
Sabonis. No, I don't compare. No. He can't hold a candle to Cat. He can't hold a candle to Cat. Cat is playing in the position of Draymond Green. Mike Brown is taking the offense from the championship winning 4 titles Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry is basically Jalen Brunson. Klay Thompson is now your boy Anunoby. Draymond Green is Cat. Cat just is more prolific than Draymond. If Draymond had a little bit of a jumper like Cat, Golden State would have won 5 chips.
But also he never averaged 20 a game either. So that's why I was going with the Sabonis.
No, you can't because Sabonis was on a poor team. If I put you on a poor team and
they had a good year. Now they went to the playoffs that year. I'm talking about. They weren't bad like that.
But that wasn't. No, they weren't. They was bad for a long time. Sabonis and them were over there bad for a long time. Mike Brown went over there. Mm-hmm. Yes, he got Coach of the Year that year because they overachieved. What I'm saying to you though is, Mike Brown's not going to take nothing from Sacramento over taking what he saw actually win and happen in Golden State. Cat is playing in Draymond's role. He's just a 7-footer.
Man, you got to get in the discourse because I want to show you the tapes of how Sabonis was used. It's going to look just like Cat.
No. I understand that. I remember. I know. I used to like Sabonis. I just felt like he was limited. I can't compare.
No, he's limited. Listen, Cat is better than him. I'm not saying that, Cat is just like him. No, I'm saying the way he was used in the system.
Don't curse us talking about no Sacramento. We are taking from a championship team, which is the Golden State Warriors. We don't want
no. We take it from them too. We take it from them all. We taking the good from all of them.
We ain't taking nothing from no Sacramento. Are you kidding me? Ain't no way. They're the 3rd team in California. Ain't no way we taking anything from no daggone Sacramento Kings. They can keep it. Mike Brown is looking at how the Golden State win those championship teams. He looked at Draymond. He put Cat in position. That's why Draymond, you see what Draymond do? Draymond, he sets the pick and hands off. That's what Cat does. The difference is when they was leaving Draymond open, he wouldn't take the shot. But when you leave Cat open, he's going to take the shot. And that's why we beat them damn near by 60. Because Cat he's that much greater than Draymond as far as on the offensive end. You can't, when you're looking at Cat is Quran. I don't think we're really watching what we're witnessing. He is like Brunson is one of a kind. There's no Brunson being like Kobe or being like Steph. Brunson is Brunson. Steph wish he had footwork like Brunson. He wish he can go down in the paint and score on the bigs like Brunson do. And shoot the 3. Let's be clear. Steph changed the game. Even Draymond wish he was 7 feet and can do what Cat can do. The Knicks they're like a Golden State 2.0 because everybody that they have, even Klay wish he can drive to the hole like Anunoby. The Knicks are about to win a couple of championships, bro, because Cat is unlocked. He's unlocked. There's nothing in the league that can contain that dude, man. His confidence is through the roof. Brunson is now like, look, you know what? Y'all need me in the clutch. I'm in the clutch. I'm going to just make everything work. Brunson is such the truth. Just his professionalism. I was on his head because he was shooting so many shots, bad shots at times, and he knew that. And he even came out and said, I got to do better. So, the whole narrative that Brunson don't pass, he wasn't passing at that time, and he said he wasn't. So we got to stop everybody calling it.
That's Cat. No. That's Cat. He was talking about down the stretch that time. He was talking about in the 4th quarter. He wasn't talking about for the game he doesn't pass. He never said that. There's games where I don't pass. He never said that.
I'm talking about what he said down the stretch where it matters in crunch time. He should have passed the ball and he didn't.
Right.
That's what I'm speaking on. But at the end of the day, the Knicks. Look how powerful the Knicks are. we don't even have to play the way we played against Atlanta the last game, and we're still going to win a chip. Last night was a message sent, because there's no way that Mike Brown kept them players in that long. He sent the message to the rest of the league in the East. Y'all, listen, man. I'm gonna get off, man. I just think Cat is more in the Draymond Green position. I really do think he's in a Draymond.
I'm gonna trigger you some more because I completely disagree.
Yeah, I'm glad because I would never compare Cat to Sabonis, and I definitely think he's better than Joker. I definitely do. I don't care. I know Joker won some.
Oh my God.
I think Cat. I do. I think Cat. You think Joker can block shots like Cat was blocking? You think Joker can?
I think Joker is top 3 in the league. My top 3 in the league is SGA, Joker, and Giannis.
I think Joker is a product of a system. That's what I think. Talent-wise, he can't hold a candle to Cat. Nobody knows man.
We just going to agree to disagree, my brother.
Yeah,
just going to agree to disagree.
Okay, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'll accept that, as we always do. Carry on, sir. Carry on.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you, though, Ty. Seriously.
Absolutely.
You my man. Big time. All right. It's my man, Ty. Yeah, I disagree with him. I think when you look at the numbers, this is why Towns is going to be closer to 20, because he's playing in a Sabonis line. But he could probably get more assists than Sabonis. Like, I could see Cat averaging 10 assists a game because he's more of a threat. See, Sabonis in the handoff was very predictable. You knew he was going to pass it or drive it. He can't do nothing else. Towns can shoot. He can step back. I mean, there's a lot that more dynamic that Towns has than Sabonis. So don't think that I'm saying that Sabonis is, or Towns is as good as Sabonis. I'm saying that when he's coming off of them handoffs from the top of the key and all of that, it looks just like Sabonis. I'm keeping it 100%. I seen the tape. I said, yo, this is the same flex options they've been running. All right, hold on. Let me get to these lines. Let me see if my man, Tubboat. I see you, Tubboat. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Did I read that? Cat's like a Sabonis. Oh, yeah, I did. My man AP says no strays. Celtics about to be sent home by a guy missing his appendix. That's crazy. And old poor George. Everybody hit them goddamn likes. Yo, man, big time salute to AP. He's right. Smash that goddamn like button. All right, I got more callers. All right, I'm trying to get to as many as I can. Yeah, if you just joined, I talked about the secret. The secret is that Cat wants to be Magic, so that's why I call him Cagic. I'm not calling him Cagic because he plays like Magic. First off, none of these guys play like each other. Cat does not play like Draymond Green. Right? All right. And Cat does not play like Jokic. And he doesn't play exactly like Sabonis. I'm saying that when he gets to the half court, when it's time to run the handoffs, he's doing the same handoffs that Sabonis was doing into the flex option. Go look at the tapes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing. No. Now, are they adding new wrinkles? Are they better? Yes. Did he maybe is there some things from Draymond in there? I'm not going to say no because Mike Brown is he's kind of like a gumbo pot to me. Like he going to take everything from everybody. But don't sleep on the Sabonis comparison. I'm telling you, dog. I got the tapes, dog. Trust me, I got the tape. I spoke to Figgy. We get my man J-Tap in the building. Then I got my man Bob. All right. And I got Tugboat as well. Oh, I see Angie up in the building as well. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. What's good, J-Tap? Oh, man, you was coming for my head, dog. What's up? I got to keep my hands up. What we doing, man? I know you from East New York, dog. What's up, man? What's up? Where we going, dog? Where we going? Nah, I'm joking. I know. What's going on? Hopefully you feeling well, man.
I feel good. First, I'm going to say peace to you, peace to the chat, and everybody in the chat. The OKF Nation.
Where we going? Am I bugging with the Sabonis thing? Where we going?
No, the Sabonis thing that's nothing. Sabonis is, I mean, if you talk about style of play between Sabonis and Cat, there's some similarities. And I can see Mike Brown bringing in some things from Sacramento.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
If you're a coach, you use a little bit of everything that you learn.
Right.
And try to implement it in the current situation. And I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. And the numbers look similar too, J-Tap, because look, he had a triple-double, right? Sabonis was just averaging damn near triple-double. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but the offense back then was a little bit faster. They played a little bit more up pace. You know what I mean?
Right. Sabonis brought up the ball. He would start the offense himself and then go into the handoff. That's one big difference. So now we got to wait for Brunson to come up there and then give it to him. So that takes more time. Yeah.
It's not that much big of a difference. Just Brunson brings the ball up, has the cat, and he hands right back to Sabonis. Has right back to Brunson, versus Sabonis bringing the ball up and
then handing it to somebody.
And he getting the ball right back. So it's not that much of a difference. My thing is the game from the other night. I didn't really get to weigh in on it because I didn't call it.
Go ahead.
But
what's up?
That was a beautiful sight to see. I've never seen anything like that in my years of watching Knicks basketball. Which leads me to the point of how do you fan? You know what I mean? You had the show last night about being humble or not being humble and all that other stuff. And you say you're not going to be humble.
Hell no.
You're going to pound your chest, scream at the top of your lungs. You know what I mean? Climb buildings, whatever. Me?
I'm not going to climb buildings. I'm saying the fans have the right to do that. I'm not doing that.
No, not you. I'm not talking about you. But me, as far as me, I'm concerned, this year I'm a little bit more humble. Because last year, same bad time, same bad channel. Game 6, Detroit, on the road, up 3-2. Last year, I was the one talking smack, running down the street, my shirt off, pointing my fingers in people's face, talking about the Knicks and everything. And guess what? I got humbled. It was by some whack shot by whoever that bounced off a rim and went back in. But I got humbled. So this year, we stumped a team by 90 points, and people are going ham in the streets, and I don't get it.
Well, can I just say one thing though, J-Tap? Realistically, come on, dog. Last year, I did not guarantee a championship the way I'm doing it this year, dog. No year have I done it. No year.
Hold on. Yeah, you did say it this year, but I'm just talking about the timing of when you said it. But it's all good. Like I said, just welcome aboard the train. But as far as the being humble,
man, you can't. How you gonna ignore content I did in March? The numbers prove the Knicks could win the championship. What are you talking about?
Well, how long ago was that?
That was in March.
A couple months ago?
Yes.
Welcome aboard, like I said.
Nah.
Yeah, no. You know, ask Knicks will be champs.
Okay.
He's the one that built the train. Nah, he's the one that said we're going to win it this year.
No, he does that every year. So you can't even really count him. Every year we're going to win the championship. 2024.
And 23. I didn't know 2023 too. So
2023, right?
Okay, so my thing is, like, you know what? Like I said, it's all tongue in cheek or whatever. But hey,
nah, I got you.
There's me, Knicks will be champs, and I'm sure another few people in the chat, or whatever, that said, hey, we're gonna win a championship this year. From summer league, training camp.
Right. No, I'm with you. You was early. You was early before me. That's cool. I knew we was going to the finals, though. That part I did know.
And then there's the cup. I put a lot of faith in the cup because I wanted it and I want that banner hung.
Right.
Some people said the cup don't matter, whatever. But did you see the way they played during those cup games?
Bingo. Yep, I'm with you.
They wanted to celebrate it after. Then everybody mocked the team, saying it's a fake championship. But you know what? People get used to winning. Me and my wife play dominoes. We play bones. She hasn't beat me in like 3 years. I show her no mercy on that domino table. She gets up, walks away, screaming at me, cursing at me. But hey, you know what? I like winning. So
I like that.
I'm being dead ass. So when it comes to the Knicks, that feeling of winning that cup and all the stuff that went through, and even the slump that followed it, it led up to this moment right here. And what I seen in that last game, my man. Oh my! Look, I don't care when you boarded the train, just as long as you're on the train. I said Knicks in 4.
That's a fact.
I said Knicks in 4. I was wrong.
You did say that.
You said he had Knicks in 4 energy, but you said Knicks in 5.
5, right? We both were wrong.
Yeah, I said you were spooky. Someone said Knicks in 6. Man, I almost asked you to ban him from the chat. You know what I mean? Because it's bad juju. But it turns out that person was right. I think it was Jerry, but Jerry said Knicks in 6. but then he moonwalked to 5.
He moonwalked the fight. He did. He felt good after the first game.
It's all good. I'm just messing with York. But my thing's like, yo, as long as you pick the Knicks to win, I don't care what you can get on the train at Game 7, 1 minute left in the game, and we're up 50. Jump on that train and let's celebrate that ring, man. Because I'm gonna see it this year.
But J-Town, how we gonna do that? We got people that left, and now they want to come back casual. Come on, we can't do that.
Look, I have a younger brother. We were born on the same exact day, 14 years apart. Do you know how many fights we had? How many times we stopped talking to each other? Do you think they said, you know what, man, don't come home. I welcome back in, open arms, let's go. Open door policy.
I hear you, man.
So
I'm gonna be looking at you sideways. I ain't gonna act like I ain't gonna be looking at you like it's sort of like a backslider in church. They be
hey, well, hey, as long as you're in church, right? That's all I'm saying. Hey, let's get this ring, man. You know what? We all agree to disagree. We all disagree to agree.
No, that's facts.
And it is what it is. And we all want the same 100%. Thing.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
Peace.
I'm with you, J-Tap. Big time.
All right.
Peace. Listen, look. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, no matter how much me and J-Tap disagree, this dude was with me when I had like 10 people in the chat. This dude J-Tap met my entire family. So yeah, me and J-Tap could never be at. So don't get in between me. Let me and him talk. You know what I mean? And he from Brooklyn too. So you know, it's a certain dynamic that we have. All right. Hold on. Let me get my man. Let me see. Hopefully the Bronx is in the building. Try my man from the Bronx really quickly. Then I got Angie and I got Tugboat. What's good? Bronx in the building. Where we going, family?
Salute, man.
Let's go.
Second round. I heard you say, man, you ain't want to play Philly.
Nah, I don't give a damn who we play. I don't care. I mean, not because I'm scared, but because I want to beat Boston because they are a rival and they got mad excuses and I just want to beat them again. That's all. Yeah. It's not because of fear, though. It has nothing to do with fear. It's just everything with I want to beat those guys because I don't like them. Yeah. That's all.
It should be a little fear. I ain't gonna lie, Boston is the easier team. I know that sounds crazy because they got an MVP over there. But matchup-wise, I feel like Boston is just the easier team. We have OG and Mikal that can at least try to contain Tatum and Brown.
So why do Vegas have them as the favorite to win to go to the finals?
You said who?
If the Vegas, they say that Boston is the favorite to go to the finals.
I don't know. They got rid of most of all their big men. You can't go to no finals without no legit big.
They're saying they're the favorite. That's why I want to beat them. So according to those people, I want to beat the guy they think is the best. That's all. They think he's the best.
That's what I'm saying is Philly because they got Embiid. If Embiid play like a healthy Embiid, he'd be a problem.
Nah, we gonna cook him. We got Cat.
Nah, I don't know.
The same problem on both sides. It's the same. I'm telling you, it's the same problem on both sides. You can just cancel that out.
Cat to me play off of confidence, though. If Embiid takes his confidence away, Cat look like a different player. So that's why.
Nah, they don't like each other, dog. Nah, that ain't happen. They don't like each other. That ain't happening. They got into a real fight, not a fake NBA fight. They were throwing punches.
I don't know. I say that to say I got Philly winning tonight, man. That's my favorite. That's who we gonna play in the second round. So yeah,
we gonna cook them.
We gotta get ready for Philly, man. And it's sad how Boston blew a 3. What they was up 3-1, right?
Something like that. They were up. It don't matter.
And they the favorite. That's insane, man. But I ain't gonna waste so much of your time, man. That just
thank you, Bronx.
Right there.
Thank you, family.
Salute.
All right. My man from the Bronx. Hold on. Let me get Angie up in here. Tugboat, sit tight. I know you busy with the daughter. Hold on. Hopefully Angie can still talk.
Ron, what's going on?
What's going on, Angie? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm still on cloud nine. Still on cloud nine. Hey, just want to hit a couple of points. We are not spooky in the woods in terms of it does not matter who we play. Because whether it's Philly or it's Boston, but I'm with you. I want Boston because everybody's picked Boston. And so, but if we play, let's just say, the Sixers close it out tonight, right? They close it out tonight. I still say 5. I still at the most 5, even with the Sixers, because this is the thing about Embiid. Even with a healthy Embiid has never been in a center that runs up and down the court. His transition is terrible, right? His knees has been bad since he came into the NBA. So between Mitch and Cat, we're gonna smoke him.
100%.
And Mitch want to get his get back after he destroyed his ankle. So that's a moot point. So whoever it is, it doesn't matter. But I want to hit the point too about Cat. We're kind of comparing Cat to other potential people that has the same skill set. The scary thing is, Karan, there is no one in the league like Cat.
No.
There's no one in the league with the system that now we're running. There's no one in the league like Cat. Because when you look at Joker, you see little bits here on the opposite end. Joker plays no defense. He plays no defense. We saw Cat, pin somebody on the board last night, right? When have you ever seen Joker do that? Never.
When did you see Cat losing the first round to a team without 3 of their best guards?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And like you said, I understood what you were saying about Sabonis. You were just talking from a systematic standpoint.
Right, not the actual players. How the plays he was running with the handoff and the flex shot. Because I saw tapes. I said, it looked just like what OG and Brunson are doing. The same exact. I'm like, bro, it's crazy. So that's all I was trying to say. And then the numbers look similar too. Like if he's getting triple doubles, Sabonis was averaging 19.7, 13.7, and 8 assists. So
that's right. And that's when he unlocked them. They hadn't went into the play. I don't think they had made the playoffs for like 16 years or something like that.
Bingo.
Yeah, and so even Draymond to me doesn't even compare to Cat, because to me Draymond is really, when I look at Draymond, he's solely a facilitator. On the offensive end, he does his little push shot. That's all he got is the push shot, right? He doesn't really attack the basket with a real defined skill set. So he's just like the ultimate facilitator, And so that's the scary thing. There's nothing in the league right now like Cat. That's why Cat is a mismatch no matter who we play. He's going to smoke Embiid, and then he's going to smoke Boston. It doesn't matter. And then the key to this is that by this new Cat that we're seeing, he's unleashing Brunson. Brunson no longer has the weight of this team, right? New York City put that weight on Brunson. The TIB system we've been running for 5 years, and then Coach Brown didn't really. He still, if you notice, no matter how good we play in the pressers, Brown always says we got to play faster. We got to play faster. He always says that. It's like we're still not there yet, because he understands if we play fast and we play this system that he wants, there's no one that can beat us, right? And so we're still, like you said, there's adjustments that we're still in the process, of making. And so Brunson is more dangerous than he was before, because now Brunson is on the move. Is on the move, and so 25-30 is nothing for Brunson right now. And
nothing.
So, I just want to kind of just add on to that, that Cat conversation we were having. There's nothing in the league right now that compares to Cat. He is one of a kind, and that's what we have on the New York Knicks right now. And we're going to win this championship.
Let's go.
We are. Yes, let's go.
Thank you, Angie. Great call. Thank you.
All right. Be good. Bye-bye.
All right. Hey, the OKF ladies be cooking, man. I'm telling you, they know they basketball. First of all, I got to give a big time salute to my man, Juan. He sent me something. He said, no call back. He just wants to show some love. He said, but I can't. He said, no need to call around, but I can't. We're comparing him to the wrong Sabonis. See more similarities to prime Arvydas Sabonis. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong goddamn Sabonis. That's a good one. All I was trying to say was the system, not the play style. Juan, I wasn't saying that him and Sabonis are similar because Sabonis is way limited. He's way more limited than Cat is in his offensive bag. So I'm not going there. And the dad Sabonis definitely is way more dynamic, especially in the paint, than the baby Sabonis. But hey, that's something to consider too. Juan. I appreciate you, Juan. If we're talking about the Sabonises, is Arvydas Sabonis more of a comparison than DeMontis? That's a good one. You know, that's a good one. And by the way, my man Rock is triggered. Hold on, Tugboat. I'm coming to you next. I got my man Rock's like, I need to get it into action. I told you, him and Ty are the callback kings. You feel me? Them two, I mean, there was one show, they were going back and forth. Was that might have been the Kobe show. It had to be Kobe or LeBron. It was one of them topics. Cass was going back and forth. It was crazy. You see what my man Rock want to talk about. And then I got my man Tugboat Taylor. I see Cleo. I got my man Juan. All right. And I see Bronzeville Spurs fan. What's going on, Rock?
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I wanted to
Not
go
much.
Angie kind of dipped into it. When you guys were comparing Cat to Sabonis and Draymond, two glaring weaknesses those guys have that Cat don't have. Remember, Draymond, as well as not being able to hit from the outside, he's only a single-digit rebounder throughout his career.
That part.
And that's disgusting. I always thought that was disgusting.
That is disgusting. Yeah, that is.
He's a good defender, but if stood up by the rim, he doesn't have the height to challenge bigs on their shot. So he has glaring weaknesses compared to Cat. And Sabonis, he just doesn't defend at all. Even the Pops, he wasn't strong defensively though, because I remember seeing him when he was on Portland. So remember, his heyday was when he was in Europe. We got a washed up Arvydas Sabonis. Yeah, but he was never strong defensively. Cat block shots. So you know what? I mean, man, you know Mike Brown must really be licking his chops. You know what it's like? It's like, remember when Tony Stark first came out the cage in that big clunky Iron Man suit?
Yep.
That was Sabonis and that was Draymond. Now Cat is when he got the upgrades, the red
the Mach 2
and the gold suit. Where he got the little rockets and everything.
Yeah, that's also what I'm saying. It's like 2.0. It's not the same. It's way better with way more adjustments. You know, he could shoot, you know, all of those.
Shit, let's not stop at 1.0. Let's go 5.0.
100%.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, bro.
And he's a Brunson too. Don't forget that part.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, I want to support you too on what you were saying earlier about Atlanta and New York. You got to remember too, people. One thing you left out, when people come down here, don't forget it's a lot of development going on in Atlanta, and you got already influx of New Yorkers. Their friends is down here.
Right?
Don't you know that they probably on their phones being influenced by their friends, looking at the real estate and new developments going up too. So all that plays a part, bro.
100%. It's all there. It's all stimulating the economy. It's bringing interest into the city of Atlanta.
Yep, and New Yorkers' biggest draw is on the nightlife, and that's simulated down here. You know, and plus it's probably a little you can actually own a house and land depending on where you go. So all that plays a part, bro.
Oh, it all does.
Yeah, all of that does. So you know, it's a win-win for when you know, I bet you maybe. I guess that's a collaboration of that's a conglomerate of business people in Atlanta said, yeah, look, we're gonna try to get New York down here because we got enough of them. Let's draw some more. So
there's some more down here. They're gonna spend all that money, yo. We getting all the lemon pepper wings.
Yeah.
We hitting the mall. We doing all of that.
All of that. So yeah, man. I just wanted to support you on that last fact, man, for sure. It definitely was a business move.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, bro.
All right. It's my man, Rob. Let me get my man Tugboat in the building. All right. OKF Nation Plus. Yeah. I think that it was an economic move. That's just how I see it. What's going on, Tugboat?
What's going on, my guy? How you feeling today, man?
Hey, yo, I'm feeling good. Yo, we got our pick of the litter. We just sitting back waiting for Saturday. I'm watching basketball tonight, and we going live tonight.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Nice.
man.
Nice.
So we gonna talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna spy on the competition a little bit, see what's
There we
going
go.
on.
I like
But
it.
what's your thoughts? Do you think that was I tripping with the Sabonis thing? What's up?
No. The only thing I would say is, Cat is like what Angie saying, Ty saying, Rock saying. Cat's way better and in a whole different category to them. So instead of saying Cat play like Sabonis, you gotta say Sabonis play like Cat, because that's what you do when you have a greater player.
Okay.
So Sabonis plays
That's
like
fair.
Cat, but it's really, I guess you would say it's tribute to Mike Brown at this point, right? Because that's the reason why Sabonis is who he is Mike Brown's system.
Yeah.
And his role in the system.
Right. That's all I'm saying. Because look at how he looked this year. None of that 8 assists and none of that triple double.
None of that's there. So yeah, I guess that's to Mike Brown. But it makes me wonder if that was the case the whole time. What did Cat mean by he didn't know his role then? Because if that's what the plan was from the beginning, I mean, you could just look at Sabonis's game and be like, oh, that's what he wants me to do. Okay, cool, I'll do that.
So look, really quickly. So this is for the new people that joined too, right? Mike Brown said they only changed their system twice this season. Middle of the season, no, dead ass. That's what he said.
Okay.
It was phenomenal. Middle of the season, game 3 of the playoffs.
And did he say what he changed?
He said he said it was a complete change in the offense and defense.
Okay.
It happened halfway, and then it happened game 3. And he said from that point, now you're seeing Cat being used like how Sabonis was used. Not that he plays like Sabonis. I'm saying all of those actions in half court, the flex options, Sabonis was doing that in 2024. The tapes are there.
It's kind of a mix of Golden State and Sacramento Kings, it looks like.
Bingo. That's what I'm saying. So, and he's better than Sabonis. I made sure to add that because I don't want y'all to think I'm all the way losing my goddamn mind. But I'm just saying that, some of the actions, because remember, that was the part that you're talking about. How do I get him involved?
Right.
But he wants to be Magic Johnson. So I had a guy in Sabonis. Let's give him some of those things we did with Sabonis. Not all of it, but some of those things we're going to have him do. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you 1,000%. And I don't even mind the Kajic name. I mean, because
the Kajic, right?
Yeah, Kajic, because he literally wants to be Magic Johnson. Like that's why he wears 32. And like I said, I found that out a couple weeks ago. But yeah, so I don't even mind that nickname because that's what he wants to be. It's better than some of the previous names we've had for him.
Right.
So
yeah,
I'm all for it. And I was thinking about last night. Let's just say in a hypothetical world, Mitch gets upset, but he doesn't foul out. Do we beat these guys by like 75, 100?
I think it would have been a fight. I think he needed to get sent to the locker room because, when you get a team embarrassed like that and you could kick their ass, that's a dangerous.
yeah. Right, true.
That's a dangerous combination.
Yeah, if it won't Dyson, it'd be somebody else. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think I don't think nobody got a shot with Mitch. I'm just keeping it real. None of them at all. They don't want none of that Mitchell Robinson action. So, that's why I'm like, let's not even go there. So I'm glad they got rid of him, and I think that's why not suspended him, but that's why they ejected him because you're up 50 already. So it's like it's not like you need him.
Yeah, right. Let's just get him out of here.
Yeah,
I was all for getting him out of here, especially after seeing him hobble out on that ankle. I was like, let's go. Let's get him gone. And then as far as the Jokic comment, I mean, is it recency bias to say Jokic ain't top 3 if you get knocked out the first round to Jaden McDaniels? Does that eliminate your top 3 candidacy?
That's a good one.
Because now, like I said,
but Giannis is in my top 3 too. So I mean, he would have to be demoted because he didn't even get there. I know he was hurt, but damn, even if he was healthy, they still would have got bumped in the first round. So
yeah, but there was a lot of political things going on. So I'll spare him this season.
Right, you would spare him. Okay,
yeah, I'd spare him.
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. That's tough.
That's what I'm saying. So with the whole Cat being better than Jokic, I don't know if it's recency bias to say that, but I'm kind of
no. Ty been saying that though. To give Ty credit, he been saying.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I've always thought it with Ty. The moment he said it, I was like, I think the same thing. I think Cat is better than him. And even when he was calling out the triple double, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to put that on my parlay because I know it's coming. So yeah, it's because he's been showing flashes of it. You remember when he hit that crazy like swing pass in the corner? I forgot who it was to, and I was like, yo, Cat, what are you doing?
Was that was the OG or Bridges? One of the two of them.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, what are you doing? Okay, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that was crazy behind Wemby back. That was crazy.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. It was behind Wemby's back. So it probably was Mikal because you know how he does against the Spurs. So yeah.
One of the two of them. Yep.
Yeah, so he's always shown flashes of that. But so yeah, no, I like this conversation that we're giving Cat his kudos because he definitely deserves it, man.
Of course.
Two triple doubles in the series. The only one to do that was who? Walt
Clyde that did it twice, but that was in the playoffs. He did it in the same series. That's cold.
Oh, that's cold. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Walt did it in the playoff. He did it in the same. Not to take away from Walt. Salute to Walt. He ain't taking away from Walt.
For sure.
But what Cat did, and I think this is going to continue because the crazy part about it, Tugboat, is, remember I said what the identity was. Remember, if y'all heard it here first. If you start hearing people say, well, the Knicks are a two-way team, y'all know where they got that from. I was the first one to say that. Our identity, we're a versatile two-way team that could beat you in a variety of ways, right?
Right.
The most dangerous part about Mike Brown's statement is that they can make another change anytime.
Right. So is that, when you saying that, is that a classy, a fancy way of saying the same thing that we were saying as far as this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde team? Where it's like remember when we were saying the team was bipolar, and like, is that the same thing?
No. It's these are changed for the better. This is like, all right. So the first change he's talking about is when we became a top ranked defense.
Right.
That's what he was talking about. So the changes are always beneficial, So the next change would be championship. Feel me?
Yeah.
You're now the champions. That's what the next change is going to yield to. So I don't think nobody has nothing for us, including OKC. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like I said, I was talking about my partner, my brother earlier. I'm like, yo, we can beat OKC as long as they let us beat OKC. As long as they let us beat OKC, we can beat OKC. So yeah, I feel great after last night. It's like you said, we're making grandma grab the switch, let them pick it out, and Tuesday lost because that was bad last night, man.
Yo, it was so bad. That's why I had the wrong score. I swear to God. Once it was 60 to 15.
I was over there talking trash. I thought you put the score up because that's when the starters went out. I thought you were just like, yeah, this is how it looked when our starters was in. So I'm like, yeah, I like that, Karan. Yeah, throw that starter score up.
No, I was not keeping no track of I promise you, when it was 60 to 15, I stopped looking at scores. It just didn't make no sense from that point. So when I went to look at the score to do the graphic, I went with the third quarter score.
Yeah.
Because it just looked like an end of game score. I have all the quarter score. I keep track of all of that.
Yeah, I thought
so when I did that
to our starters, because that's when they got pulled out with that wasn't even same score.
That was a bad mistake, dog. Nah, to be truth be told, I didn't even know what the final score was.
Man,
I didn't even know.
It don't even matter, man. 51 points.
It didn't matter. I was on cloud nine. I was arguing with mad people. Remember, I told you, people hit me up after the game. So I started getting in the argumentative mode because I got like 10 people who hate the Knicks.
Well, I mean, what negative comments they making though? What are they saying?
Oh, you gotta be humble. My cousin Dusty, who called me while I'm on the show right now.
Yeah.
You gotta be humble. I'm like, dog, you better stop. See, you know why he's humble? Because he a Laker fan and they win every 10 years. So I could just chill. We gonna be all right. Nah, I ain't got that luxury. No, we gonna be rude and obnoxious and all of that New York style. Nah, we ain't no humble over here. Nah,
that's why I was weak at J-Tab because I'm like, all right, I see it, J-Tab. You had an experience, you know what I mean? And that's why you're like, all right, let me be humble because last year, you kind of played yourself. So I get it. You know that.
Now he was a little extra with it, even because we did the watch party, and like he was definitely super nicked out. Like it's a short. By the way, if you go to the members section, there's a short in there of the Maxine created the highlight of the watch party, and you see me and J-Tap bugging out.
Oh no,
Be
I
like,
seen that.
oh.
Yeah. I seen that. Yeah, that was live. That was live. Y'all was lit up in there.
So like that's how the energy was, you know what I mean? But yeah, we you know, nah, we not. This is not the time to be super humble, yo. We win it. We really. If the objective fans saying we winning a championship, we win it because I hadn't said this. I hadn't
Yeah,
said
no, we
this, and
getting
I
that
can't
chip.
tell you.
Easy
No.
breezy. Easy breezy. We getting
So,
Philly or we getting Boston? Who you got?
I don't even know. It don't even matter. I
Call,
really
call,
want
call, call
Boston
it in
though.
the air. Heads or tails.
I don't even. I watched. Oh, you know what's crazy? I scouted every game that series. I feel as though it depends on Joel Embiid and
Right.
which Sixers team show up
Yep.
because they will fall. Right, because the Celtics 3-point defense is trash, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got one of the worst defenses in terms of 3-point defenses in the league for top teams, and so you fall in love with the 3 ball. They bait you into it because they pack it in the paint, and so the second game Embiid was back, the game they won. He shot like 7 threes or something like that in the first half. He went like 1 for 7, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all he has to do is stay in the mid post. Yo, if he stays in the mid post, and guess what he did? He stayed his ass in the mid post, and they wound up beating him. I said, oh, that's a whole different wrinkle right there, dog.
Yeah.
If he stays in that mid post, he's the best in the mid post. I'm sorry. He is the best at it. I mean, manipulating the defense. That's something I also said. The way he manipulates the defense is just not fair. It's like taking candy from like Cater is in no man's land. Like there's nothing he can do.
Oh, nothing for Embiid at all.
You know, and the Vujicic is a straight hack, so you know he ain't got a prayer's chance.
And
so
you know, Embiid's a foul merchant too, so that doesn't help either.
Oh my, what?
Yeah,
he hit you with the little fakes. Literally, the first game he came back, he hit Cater with them fakes and got him 2 fouls. Quick,
at the line,
get him out.
First play of the game. I'm like, God, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so because of that part, only because I don't know what Sixers team is going to show up, the Celtics still have a chance. So I can't even predict that.
I'm in mixed feelings because it's like, you know, it's Buck Boston all day, but it's like, I want y'all to win so we can beat y'all. I never thought I'd be rooting for Boston because I'm like, I want y'all to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm laughing if y'all lose. I'm hysterically laughing if y'all lose. But I really do want y'all to win because I need y'all to be our victim. I need it. I need
it bad.
Bad.
And it's easy for me to scout them. I already got my 10 keys done already. My 10 key, I got a packet on Boston Celtics. I watched so many goddamn Boston Celtic game. I be feeling like I'm a goddamn Celtic fan. I'm like, I watch too much Boston games. I be knowing what the broadcaster's going to say. I'm like, nah, this is just too much. So yeah, I need that work. I did a lot of research, and I want to talk about that.
Right on, man. Well, I ain't gonna hold you up anymore, man. I appreciate you taking my call and calling me back, man.
Big time. I appreciate you. OKF Nation Plus. Big time salute.
Stay safe.
All right. That's my man, No Cloud Tubbo. Hold on. Is my brother? Hold up. Is my brother triggered? Oh Lord. Hold on. So I got it triggered. My man J-Tap say, how about Catman and Robinson? Ooh, okay. I get the creativity. I kind of like Catman and Robinson. The only problem is we got Jalen Brunson. So unless Jalen Brunson's going to be Superman or the Mamba Man or something like that, you know, because you got to make way for Jalen. But that's the only, I see what you did there. I like it. But where does Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby fit into that picture? Is OG Anunoby, is he, what's the dude with the green? Is he the Green Lantern? Like, how are we doing this? Is this like a complete Justice League? Did I take your example and make it too expanded? Yeah, I had to get you back, J-Tap. You always be coming for me. Yeah, I had to mess up your whole analogy there. Hold on, let me get my man Ty. He said he triggered. Let's see where he want to go. He might be calling for me. I don't know. Let's see if he answers.
Hello?
Uh-oh. I see you triggered, man. What's going on?
I was messing with you. No, I'm not triggered. Yo, Tugboat, no, I was messing. That's why I just sent you that. Tugboat,
I got you.
Tugboat covered me because I'm sitting up here like, what did everybody get wrong? I don't know what people see about Cat. To me, Joker, definitely is in a system. And if you ask me why did Denver lose this year to Minnesota, it's because their system that they've been running for years have gotten figured out. They had all their players.
They did have the better team than the year before. That's a good point.
Thank you. Their system got figured out. Joker won some titles. I get that, but you cannot tell me Joker plays defense like Cat. He probably passed.
Well, he won one title, to be fair. One title. Let's not go over the hill.
You see what I'm saying? So to me, Cat is just heads and toes better than Joker. I think Joker is definitely the league loves him because let's be clear. Joker's Joker. I think the league loves him, so they give him all the I even think they padded his stats sometimes just to keep. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. But
he has a better team than Towns overall. Like he had a way better team than what Towns had.
That's all I'm saying. And now you're giving Towns a complete team with a coach who can pull the best out of him. I don't see anybody in the league that can compare to Cat, is what I've been saying the whole time. I told you that he's going to get another triple-double. I told you it's just a precursor that's getting ready to come. And when I said Draymond, I wasn't comparing him to Draymond. I'm comparing him to Golden State.
The style.
No. Golden State system, not the style. Draymond's probably one of the worst players on our team right now.
I'm saying the way he plays, like orchestrating the offense, like his
the style
of offense.
It's running through Draymond. And like when you said Sabonis, DeMontis, it's running through him. I just don't see them even on Cat's level, and I think that's why.
No, they're not on his level. No, they're definitely not on his level. Don't get that twisted.
And I think that's why the Knicks are putting up the staggering points. We all are impressed by how the Knicks scored, but if y'all remember, we was leading the league in scoring at the beginning of this year. I think it 1 or 2 for a while. So
we was right there in Miami.
And then we was holding teams under 100 for a while as well. So I think that what we're seeing right now is just a championship mentality, and I'm just
bingo.
And I'm not saying I'm scared, but I'm scared to say that in a positive way, Cat has another level to go to. And
yes, I think so.
And JB is not on the ball. He's running around like Steph Curry off these picks. I just don't know what anybody's gonna do. You guys are talking about apple and oranges when it comes to Philly and Boston, because Boston, they're gonna come to us limping. That's gonna be their excuse. So let them lose to Philly, and we get a healthy Philly, and we spank Philly in 5 games and go to the chip, because Toronto or Cleveland, whoever. First of all, James Harden don't have the mental capacity to go to an Eastern Conference Finals, let alone a Western. The last time he did that, I think he was with OKC, right?
Man, we crush them all, man. You don't sleep on Orlando, though. If Orlando wins tonight, they're a live dog to get to the Eastern Conference Finals if they win tonight.
Listen, they're my dark horse. I told you that earlier. They're my dark horse coming out that part of the bracket. They're my dark horse. I just don't think nobody's gonna. If they beat Detroit, I think Orlando's gonna cruise to meet us in that Eastern Conference. But anyway, I just wanted to tugboat. Thank you, bro, because tugboat saw exactly what I was saying. Because I'm like, I think everybody got what I said when I brought up Draymond. I'm looking at Golden State's championship offense.
No, I got what you said. I got what you said.
Yeah, I was just looking at the championship offense, not the offense now, the championship offense. And I looked at what Draymond was doing. I see the Knicks doing that same thing. I really do. So, but I mean, like you said about Golden State, and you were talking about, say, like, at that year they did go. That's why I think he won Coach of the Year when he took that Sacramento team and made the playoffs and all of that. Yeah. But anyway,
but hold on, to piggyback on you before you go, maybe he took the Draymond and brought it to Sabonis. See? I'm just saying.
Whatever you and Tugboat said, it made sense. and Andy was right too. Like, look, it don't. At this point,
we all right. Goddamn it.
That's a fact. I let everybody know. Like, listen, Cat, and Angie said what I said. I think Cat is just. There's nobody in the National Basketball Association that can contend with a confident Cat. And for him to lose his confidence right now, something drastic has to happen. Right.
It's not happening. That's not going to happen.
Me. Because
not even Bridges.
Because the game has finally slowed down for Karl Anthony Towns. It slowed down for him. That's why he's able to block. So before, remember how he would be late to the ball, people laying up on him. Now he's
on time.
the game has slowed down for Karl Anthony Towns, and this
he's
is
not
why.
fouling too. Remember that part.
That's the point I'm making, bro. He's now seeing the game from a different lens, and I'm telling y'all, Cat has another level to go. He's getting these low triple doubles. Imagine when he starts averaging 25, like Joker was doing, 25 and 30 plus 15 assists and 15. When he gets to that level, and then Brunson's still scoring 30 plus, like Murray, or like what are we talking?
The league ain't ready. They ain't ready for that. Then at that point, no Greek guy. Yeah, I'm good.
Yup. And real quick before you go, yo, no, hold on. Yo, I gotta get off this call, bro. Yo, hold on. Karan, hold on. Look, before I go, listen, man. Carl, I gotta go. You stupid. You messed me up.
Yo, think about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's good. We gonna end it right there. I do agree that Towns can go another level playing the passing role. Like the next level is what he said, the 25. I think Towns, because Towns was already at 25, but I think he could get to 25 and still get like 8 assists. I could see that easy. Because he's way more dynamic and he gives you more than what should we call it? Than Biggie does. The bonus. All right. See Cleo. Yeah, Cleo done with her school, so she could call up every day now. Hold up, we gotta get Cleo on the line. Hey, Cleo.
Hello.
Cleo, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How are you?
School is over, so you could talk and hang out now?
Well, I'm still waiting for my grades to come back. How you doing?
Okay. Well, listen, we're going to put positive energy and vibes out there that your grades are going to be fantastic when they come back. We got faith in you. You've been, getting away from us so you can study a little bit, just listening while working on. So your hard work is going to pay off.
I feel lost in a sense because, I've been in school and then, like, not to change the trajectory of this show, because your shows are always fire, of course.
Thank you.
Yes, and let me say, I want to give you a shout out, and Maxine, I want to give her a shout out.
100%.
I also want to give a shout out to my trigger brother Ty, El Figgy, Angie, Mellow Mike, J-Tap, Tugboat, Randu. Oh, I hope I'm not missing. I hope I'm not missing
It's
anybody.
A lot of them. Listen, we over 100 members now, so hey, we good. It's a lot of them. They know you love them.
Yes. Buzzer Beater, I want to give him a shout out, and oh my God, I'm trying to remember everybody.
Hey, look, all the members, yay!
Yes, everybody. Let me tell you something. The Knicks won, and they went to the second round. Shout out to them.
Yep.
Okay. For me, and I'm going to hit you with something deep, honestly speaking.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Let's go.
Yes. Okay. This show, what you have been able, you and your wifey has been able to produce and bring out here to everybody, this platform, it's honestly speaking, for me, it's more than just a podcast show. It's more, people can call and express their love for the Knicks.
100%.
Now, for me, I get to express my love for the Knicks, but also this show is like medicine. It's therapy. You guys are like family to me. I was in a fire.
Oh, wow.
Tuesday. And
wow.
Yes, and the only reason why I feel like I've been like going through some depression off and on since then, but because of the Knicks winning, I haven't been able to watch. I haven't even, honestly speaking, I haven't been able to watch any of the games since I had a fire.
But are you okay? Were
I'm homeless.
hurt in any way?
No. Thank God we all made it out.
Thank God for that. Okay.
I could have died. Honestly speaking, I could have died.
Wow.
The roof was on fire. I was in my room. The roof was on fire. My next door neighbor was like, "Oh, get out! It's a fire! It's a fire!" So we got out in time, and I looked up. The roof was on fire. My bedroom and everything was, the roof could have caved in, and I could have died. Honestly, me and my kids, we could have.
Wow.
Thank God we didn't.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yes, but like I said, I love the show. I'm not trying to change the trajectory of the show, but I'm just letting you know that this show is deep for me, because I'm sitting here going through depression. I'm sitting here listening to this show, and it keeps my mind off of things. It makes me feel good. The Knicks won. I didn't get to see them win. I wish I could have. And you guys are talking about, Cat doing this and this person doing that. I didn't even get to watch the game. I heard there was a fight. What's the name got ejected? Like, I'm listening, I'm getting updates from you guys. Mitch got ejected and things like that. I don't know what's going on with the Knicks because I'm going through stuff. Yeah. But this show is it snapped me out of depression.
Wow, that's great. That's awesome.
The Knicks win. I hope you tell your wife, like this show, it means a lot to me. You guys mean a lot to me. The Knicks mean a lot to me. That's why I said I'm gonna hit you with something on a deeper level. Like you and Ty, sometimes you guys go at, it makes me laugh. That's therapy. Family, we're gonna disagree, but we all love each other. Yeah, we all love each other. So it's like, okay, thank God for this show. You guys come on 2 or 3 times a day. Thank God for it, because it keeps my mind off of the stuff that I'm going through right now.
Right.
So like I said, thank God the Knicks won. Thank God for you. Thank God for your Maxine.
Well, no, listen, we thank God for you and your family. We glad that you guys are all right. Are you okay? Is there anything you would like to say to the community?
I had to move. Like I was home. I'm homeless. Like I had to move from New York to Ohio, and now I'm out in Ohio. So I just, because I stay with my parents. So I just want to, like I said, thank God the Knicks won. I pray that they go to the championship. I know they're going to go to the championship.
Yep.
I have faith in this team. Like I said, not to be, repetitive or anything, but I thank God for you and Maxine and everybody else in the OKF nation, OKF to the world,
100%.
Yes, OKF to the world. Thank God for you guys, because like I said, listening to you guys talk, listen to everybody talking and everything, it's just like keeping my mind occupied, and it's making me feel good. Hearing the Knicks win, like it's as many points as you said that they won, it's like, oh my God, I knew they could do it. I knew they could do it. And it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. So
that's what it's all about. The sports is deeper than just, sports. Like it's,
thank you. Thank you.
It's like I always say, for me, basketball is life. I couldn't imagine life without it. I was telling J-Tap that earlier in the Discord server. And because, we were going back and forth as we always do, but, I'm just glad you're all right. And your family is good, and you guys have a place to be, thank God for family as well. So.
And me going after no strays, that helps. That definitely.
Oh yeah, the Boston baked beans. Yeah, so keep it real, Cleo. Are you rooting for Boston to win so we could get them, so we could bake them baked beans ourselves?
I could go for the Boston baked beans, or I could go for Philly steaks. It don't matter to me,
Okay.
you know.
It don't matter. Okay, got you. Okay, cool. I kind of
Honestly
want Boston. I
speaking,
want Boston a little bit because they gonna talk about it and it's gonna be great. I just like that
yeah,
energy,
yeah, that's
but
true.
I don't
That's
care.
true.
Like I'm with you. It
That's
could be
true.
Philly too.
That's
You know.
true. Yeah, because
hmm
I'm a big VJ fan. I like Maxi, So honestly speaking, I feel like the Knicks are so past Boston. Like, come on, let's bring on Philly.
Oh, you want a different experience? You want something? You
I
screwed it.
want,
We
I
did that
want,
last year.
thank you. I want change. Yes, yes. Change is constant. Yes. So I feel like
Mm.
we already passed that. We moved past them. They're nothing to us. Okay, bring on Philly. Philly's nothing to us too, but
Yeah.
it just gives us
None of
something.
these teams, all of these teams are our little brothers, to be honest.
Thank
From
you.
Orlando to Cleveland to
Yeah, yeah,
Toronto, they all our
yeah,
little brothers. So
yeah. But like I said, I would rather play Philly, honestly speaking, because I like Edgecombe, I like Maxi, I like Paul George, I like Joel, and Drummond. So I would rather play them, honestly speaking. I think they would give us a little bit more competition.
right.
I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, it depends on what Philly teams show up because they have a tendency to going away from the script, and the script is giving it to Embiid in the mid post. The first game he played, he out there shooting threes. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
And
Like,
and
they
they lost that game too. Yeah.
they lost that game, and then the
Yeah.
second game they started out the same way, but
Yeah.
then they figured it out at halftime. Let's get him in the mid post, and he started to
Yeah.
dominate. He had a really good game, and
Yeah.
they won. So it depends on what Philly teams because Boston really can't do nothing with Embiid. Like that's just the truth. So yeah,
Yeah.
they can't do nothing with him. Like no prayer, nothing can help them. Like he's just too much of a manipulator on the offensive end. He can manipulate them easily.
Yes. Yes. And see Stephen A. All of these guys. Detroit. We already know about Detroit.
Listen, the latest update is now we going to the finals according to Kendrick
What?
Perkins and Stephen A. That's the latest
Are you
update.
serious?
I saw the clip. I didn't click it. I saw the clip. Yeah, that's what the clip said. Oh, they now believe going to the final. I didn't even click it.
Oh my gosh. When they said we wouldn't even make it past the first round. Really?
Exactly.
Wow.
And I just
Like,
love to see, I love what we're doing and we're going to make people eat their words.
yes. It's just, I don't understand them. And then that, what is that? Shaq and them.
Oh, that's entertainment.
Yeah. Thank you.
They're not talking basketball. You didn't see it, but Shaq was at halftime. He put the mascot, a baby mascot, like a little miniature, doll-like mascot, Hawks mascot in the casket and said that, the hee-haw and all of this is, and I'm like, you ain't even talk about basketball.
And yeah, thank you. And you know what? Honestly speaking, I'm glad, well, I know the Hawks was going to lose anyway. So, remember, I don't know if you remember a few weeks back when we were talking about the Hawks playing New York. And then I told you, I said, I forgot that we even had a game with them. Remember? I don't know if you remember that. I told you, I said,
yep, you did. You did. I remember that.
It was the same week of my birthday. This was right before we played Boston, and I said, "Oh, I forgot we had a game. Oh, we're playing them. Oh, okay." Because I felt like really, they're not competition to us. They're not competition, So it's like, okay, just bring on Boston. But now I feel like Boston's not really competition. But hey. Let's play them. If we play them, it's good. It's good. But I just feel like we're so beyond them. Like, okay, like what are we doing here? We're wasting our time playing these guys. Okay, they might win 1 or 2 games, maybe. If we play them, they might win 1 or 2 games. But I feel like, we definitely are gonna win 4. But I don't know. I just feel like basketball for me is therapy. This show is therapy. It's medicine for me because, like I said, I'm just going through a lot right now. And this keeps my mind off of this, off of everything that I'm going through. So I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate this, what you have created. You and Maxine, I appreciate it. And let's go New York. Let's go.
Let's go, Nick. Well, look, Cleo, we appreciate you, man. And you know, if you want to, you message me behind the scenes, you can. And you know, keep us up to date with what's going on with your situation. And we definitely are here for you. You know, this is OKF is like a family, man. So the goal is to create a community of Knicks fans, and we really care about each other. So we just want to make sure you're good. We're glad that you and your family are okay, and you have somewhere to be. And just keep us up to date if you want to, or you could just let me know. And yeah, we could do it like that. No problem.
Thank you, guys. Like I said, salute to everybody. Like I said, I'm trying to remember everybody's names out there. If I forgot, if I didn't mention your name, I didn't forget about you. It's just that I'm, mentally and just kind of going through some things. So please excuse me. Like honestly speaking, I'm trying to remember everybody, but just shout out to OKF Nation family.
100%.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, Cleo.
Thank you, Karan.
All right.
I appreciate you. Okay.
God bless.
Tell Maxine, shout out to her too. Okay. Thank you, sweetie.
Most definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless.
All right. Wow. Big time salute to Cleo. I know that might have been very difficult to share that, with all of us in one time. But, she looks at us as like we're family. So, definitely keep her in y'all prayers for sure. And, I'll be keeping tabs with her. She's very active in the community. And definitely keep the prayers and the good energy. She's she's with her family. And, of course, going through a fire is tough. So definitely prayers up. And look, man, I see my man Crim's dad. I appreciate you for that. I don't think we could, I think that's the show right there. Cleo, that's a high note to end it on. I'm glad that I could have impact like that on the community, but I will be back tonight. All right. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be, spying on the Pistons and the Orlando Magic. So until next time, as always, let's go. Yeah.